here, and the vibe feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your head up high. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Got to feel it. What's the name of the jam? Say I can feel it. You know you can. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know? Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up, you've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. Throw your hands in the air, lift your head up high. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Got to feel it. What's the name of the jam? Say I can feel it. You know you can. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know? So you've got to sing along. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Got to feel it. What's the name of the jam? Say I can feel it. You know you can. I've got my groove on, and I'm ready to go. Check out my ride, girl, but don't touch my radio. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know?
Yo!
Throw your hands in the air, lift your head up high. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
What's up, fellas? Dude. Dude, man. This is crazy, man. This is fucking crazy, man. This is fucking crazy, man. 87K. Should I turn on the light? Nah, fuck it. We're gonna be in the dark. 87K. Are we in the 90K waiting room? We'll see. This is fucking crazy, man. I gotta say this. I gotta say this real quick. Dude, I mean, ever since Trump won, I feel like there's positive energy around everything, man. I feel like everything is just such more positive in life. Maybe it's because Bitcoin's going up, but I feel like in general, just everything is so much more positive, man. I don't know. Anyways, flex up. Let's go. Wanna fly Verhoofdy. Pallet Jack Verhoofdy. Verhoofdy number 2. Hoffs. Let's go. When plain, not normal background. I mean, we've had pretty good luck with the plain, not normal background. So I think we got to keep the plain, not normal background. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we got Bitcoin 86,918. Holy shnikes. God damn. But here's the thing. This is just crazy, man. I mean, another 8% day. I guess this is what happens when you get in price discovery, I guess. You kind of just keep rolling. But, everyone kind of keep calling for a pullback in this zone right here for the retest of the 72K. What do you say, man? Bitcoin's not done. It's going to keep squeezing, dude. And something tells me, again, it's still not done. I don't know. I don't freaking know. But we have hit what I think is the first danger zone. Now, I wouldn't say danger zone as in, oh my God, the top is 100% in. But this is the first danger zone, I think, right? Between 85 and 89K. That's like the 5.3 theory and the 1618 Fibonacci level. right? This is kind of the first little danger zone, I think. This is where I thought Bitcoin was going to be heading. And we got there, man. Let's go. But yeah, so this is the first, this is probably the first level where I'm a little, just be on your toes a little bit. Make sure you guys are taking some profits out the market. If you got good entries lower, just make sure you guys are taking some money out the market, man. As always, it's not a gain until it's realized. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're at least trying to take some money out the market and feeding your family and, taking your wife to a steak dinner or whatever you want to do with that. Just make sure you're doing it on the way up here, guys, all right? But 87K, man. Jeez Louise, dude. But we're approaching the 1618 fib from the March high to the August low. We are approaching the first Fibonacci level, which is a 89,181, dude. So, oh man, the higher it goes, the more nervous you get. But at the end of the day, you gotta love it. You really gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Oliver, what's up? Make your BTC to 100K by Thursday. At this rate, dude, I don't know, man. At this rate, I wouldn't doubt it, dude. What a crazy day today, though, man. Crazy day today. Crazy day today. I mean, we're probably today for the stream, guys. We're probably just going to be chilling and watching Bitcoin because I feel like Bitcoin's still going to squeeze up. I don't think it's done today. The price action just doesn't scream done. The price action screams more. So let's see what we get on today's stream. Other than that, dude, I mean, we'll talk about some altcoins too. Crow and fucking bananas. WIF got a nice little pump. We talked about that yesterday. Stacks is moving pretty good. Doge is moving up again. So we got some stuff that's cruising right now. But mainly probably going to be keeping the eyes on Bitcoin in today's stream as, we could get another squeeze to the upside here. Flexa said bears are fucked. Let's smack up the likes today. Let's try to make this the biggest stream we've ever done. Let's try to make this the most watched stream that I've ever had on my channel. I think we can do it. But I can only do it with your guys' help. All right? We can only do it with your guys' help. Alrighty? Let's fucking go. Let's back the likes up. Let's get it. We'll probably do some polls and shit. Not like stripper polls, but we'll do some cool polls. You know what I'm saying? But let's go, man. Let's go. Good to have everybody here, dude. I love seeing the homies making gains. And honestly, if you stuck by Bitcoin throughout that consolidation period, as we talked about for months, just being patient with Bitcoin, and how this next rally is going to be fucking Bitcoin-led rally, dude. If you were patient and you stuck by and you kind of, listen a little bit, then you're freaking killing it right now. And I love to see all the homies out there crushing it right now. Absolutely crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. As long as we don't have grandma.
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
As long as we don't have grandma coming in and asking how do we buy Bitcoin, we should be good. The good thing is none of my family members have asked yet. We'll see. Or maybe they just don't like me. I don't know. I love my family, but maybe they just don't like me and they're not going to ask. I don't freaking know. Hopefully that's not the case, but it is what it is. All right, so we got 87,155. Where could we go next? Like I said, I think the next target is 89,181. That's the 1618 fib, dude. But we'll see, man. We'll see what we got, dude. It's just absolutely crazy. I mean, if we just take a look at our previous cycles, guys, and we kind of look at where we're at versus previous cycles. I mean, look at Bitcoin, man. Just doing exactly what it always has, right? And remember when we were down here, we were saying, okay, we're heading into Q4, right? We're heading into Q4. Q4 is usually the most bullish, especially during election years. Q4 is the most bullish time for Bitcoin. What do you know? We get Q4 and Bitcoin fucking launches, just like the other two cycles do. It's pretty crazy how it always seems to work out in these cycles. Despite the fact of us always thinking something different is going to happen, there it goes. It breaks out in October, as we discussed, and November has been a freaking treat so far. So you got to love it, man. Technically speaking, if we're going to continue to follow the cycles, we'd be right about right here. So we'll see what freaking happens, man. But at the end of the day, guys, as I always like to say with these markets, do not wait to the Pico top to be taking profits. Make sure you guys are taking profits on the way up, right? We don't know how high Bitcoin's going to go, but right, to be able to secure a little bit of profits is always a good thing to do. You know, you can't go wrong. You can't go fucking wrong, man. That's the saying, at least. Who let the dogs out? Dude, I said I play Who Lets the Dog Out. I play Who Lets the Dog Out. If Doge breaks all-time highs, we'll play Who Lets the Dog Out. And I'll get a copyright strike, but fuck it at that point. You know what I mean? I promise I will. I absolutely promise I will, dude. Shout out to Woozy, dude. Woozy came in with 5 gifted memberships, too. Oh, my Lord.
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
Guys, remember the time where we were sitting here and we were like this? Can you imagine when we could actually play this legitly?
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
Dude, and honestly, we're getting closer and closer, and maybe one day we'll actually be able to press this, and it's actually true.
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Maybe one day we'll be able to, that'll be true. That'll be a true saying. A true freaking saying of we're going to 100K tomorrow. Oh, God, man. Oh, shit. All right, well, let's just keep it on Bitcoin. We'll see if we can make a new high. I'm probably going to be staying live until about 7 o'clock tonight, so strap up for, a pretty long stream today, and hopefully we can make some moves higher over these next 3 hours, man. But cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers, man. You need to change it. We're going to 1 million tomorrow. I'm gonna change it to 1 million. No, dude. I'm totally kidding. I'm honestly totally kidding. All right. So some of the stuff we could probably look at besides Bitcoin. Let's check ETH. ETH has broken the 786 fib. So I even saw Ben Cowan kind of gave up on his ETH going home theory today. So yeah, so I think like we said, I mean, as soon as ETH got over that orange box, it's pretty likely it's going to go back to 4K, and I think it's on its way back to 4K, and that's going to be the next big level for ETH. But 4K is looking pretty likely at this point, man. Just from a standpoint of this just being a big fake out to the downside. Holding this trend line again, man. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 times just holding this trend line and bouncing. It's pretty nice, man. But right now, obviously, Bitcoin's leading. ETH Bitcoin is down, right? And kind of my expectation is, and I've said this a few times, guys. I know everyone was getting hyped on the ETH Bitcoin train. I still think Bitcoin's going to outperform ETH for a little bit longer, right? So you can see this is retracing. I still think ETH Bitcoin has one more push down in it, right? It doesn't mean ETH USD has to go down. Like today, right? Bitcoin's up fucking 8%. ETH is still up 5%. It's still up. But I still think Bitcoin's the better play than ETH still up until this point. And I'm going to stand by that. I think we got one more move down in ETH BTC. To this level right here. Yeah. And then we can talk. But either way, ETH is up, so who the frick cares? Solana, all-time highs. Solana looks like it's going to actually get its first daily close above all-time highs, assuming we don't dump in the next 3 hours. Well, not all-time highs, but new cycle highs for Solana. So let's freaking go for that. New cycle highs for Solana. Let's freaking go. And let's actually check real quick our Bitcoin, ETH, and Sol portfolio, which has been really, really nice. So right now it's at 14,225. We're up 25% on our Bitcoin, ETH, and Sol portfolio, man. Let's fucking go. And honestly, we got some stables, but I'm not going to deploy those right now in this. But yeah, so we're up 25% in the Bitcoin, Sol, ETH portfolio, and that's still with ETH. Actually, no, it's up now. Let's fucking go, dude. It's up now, man. So shout out to the Bitcoin, ETH, and Sol crew. Bitcoin's made a new high, Solana's made a new high, and ETH is on its way. So good shit. Good fucking shit. I mean, let's go back over here. Link is being a slug. I mean, actually, a lot of altcoins are still being slugs. It's not like every altcoin is popping off, right? I mean, Doge is almost at 34 cents. This is like the big resistance on Doge right here, guys. 34 cents. I mean, I would say 34 cents to 35 cents. These two local tops right here from 2021. Be wary of a little resistance on Doge coming up. But, dude, it's been a freaking rally on Doge. If you guys caught any of this on spot or leveraged longs, congratulations, man. We caught Doge. I think we caught it from like this level to like this level. But if you caught this whole freaking thing, dude, good shit on you. I closed it too early because I'm a noob. But nice, man. Nice, dude. But yeah, obviously Doge is the big one coming up to this 34% resistance right here. Just watch out on that. And man, Crow, what the fuck is going on with this thing? Like, what the hell? This thing is straight up like a freaking BB, not a BB gun, like a bazooka. Things up 3x in a week. Like, what? I mean, I gotta play the pump song for Crow by itself. This thing's up fucking 3x in a week, dude. Like, what? I can't even deal with it. Ugh. 3x in a freaking week, dude. I missed Crow 2 cycles in a row. Dude, I'll always remember 2021, man. I'll still remember the freaking Crow fumble in 2021. Jordan, you could buy back at the same price you sold even. So true. I think I did. Yeah, dude, I did sell it right around here. Yeah, this is where I sold it last cycle, right around here, man. I thought I was like taking profits, you know, we're good, man. We're back at the highs. And then Crow went on to do, I think like an 8x. But at the time, that pissed me off because Crow was one of my biggest holdings. And that would have been huge. But it is what it is. It happens. But man, yeah, I could buy back in it at the last point that I sold last cycle. Right there. Whatever, man. In hindsight, you know, whatever is what it is. I probably would have held it up here and freaking round tripped it back down. Whatever. You say, get fucked, Bears. Get fucked, Bears. Anyways, still the play I'm looking at is with. We talk about, there's two plays right now. Two of my favorite plays right now. Not saying buy them now, but there's two of them that I'm mostly in. I'm still in a whiff long from here. All right, so my whiff, I longed whiff right here. That one's been pretty good. It's been kind of consolidating all day. So I feel like this is going to pull a Doge on me where I got to be patient on this, and then I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning, this shit's going to be at 356. But whiff, I'm being patient, but waiting on that one. And stacks, which technically has broken out of its, 7-month range, retesting right now. If Bitcoin keeps leading the way and Stacks is now out of there, I'm going to assume that Stacks is going to start running hard because it's basically the Bitcoin beta. So yeah, let's try to get that one running too. But ultimately, dude, these range plays are just looking more and more better, dude. More and more better. I can't even speak English right now. Can't even speak English. I'm so excited. More and more better as the days goes on, right? I mean, I'll just look at these charts and I go, fuck, man. As we talked about with a lot of these, Stacks, man. I mean, you got range lows. Every time we hit these range lows, we come back up to the range highs. I mean, it's just so clean, man. So I do think a lot of these are setting up for moves. Still Bitcoin season, as we've talked about, right? You guys can see Bitcoin's up 9% today. It's outpacing most altcoins. I still think it's Bitcoin season. But I do think that altcoins are going to start running harder than Bitcoin. Oh my God, new high. Dude, it takes 2 seconds for Bitcoin to make new highs now. I can't even keep up, dude. I can't even keep up anymore, man. This is crazy, dude. What a day. What a day. What a freaking day, man. Another new high, dude. Let's go. Jeez. Come on. God damn. All right, let me get this. I want to get this 1618 fib on here. Hold on. There we go. All right. So we got the 1618 fib at 89, right around 89,000. So let's watch out for that one, man. We got like 1K until we hit 89K. That's the 1618. Jordan, top indicator, dumb friends asking about meme coin. No way, dude. Hold on. So we got the 1618 fib at 89K. So let's watch out for that level. Oh, I want to talk about this with you guys too. Coinbase, as you guys know, just for everyone who's new. So everyone who's new in here, we said when Bitcoin broke out from the highs, we're gonna be the biggest thing I'm gonna be paying attention to is the App Store apps. You might be saying, Jordan, why do we care about App Store apps for crypto? Well, the last two cycles in 2017 and 2021. Bitcoin and altcoins also topped when Coinbase became the #1 app on the App Store. Okay, for 2 cycles in a row, it was the #1 app for 1 week. After it was the #1 app for 1 week, that was the cycle top, and it was all over from there. All right. Right now, as it stands, I want to just tell you that Coinbase was number 600 something a little bit over 2 weeks ago. Right now, it is number. I think it's 63, right? So this is moving up very, very fast, very, very quickly. And that just goes to show that people are downloading Coinbase again, right? And you know what that means? When they're downloading Coinbase, that means they're going to be fucking using Coinbase. So they're coming. They are coming. And I bet what's happening right now, a lot of them are waiting for some type of pullback, and they ain't getting it. So they're just FOMOing in. I don't know, but like 63, what I've said is when it gets to the top 10, that's when you probably should be like really contemplating what you're still doing in this market. If it gets to #1, you should really be contemplating what you're still doing in this market. Especially for altcoins. You should be out of altcoins when Coinbase is, I would even argue it's in the top 5. You should just be getting out. You might miss some gains, but yeah, dude. Slowly moving up. So this is what we're going to be paying attention to, and I just want to warn you now. One day I will be a huge buzzkill, and I will be killing all your guys' buzzes when this is in the top 5. I will be killing your guys' buzzes, saying I think the market's going to be topping out pretty soon, and I don't want you guys to hate me. So I'm going to clip this when that happens. I'm going to clip this, and we're going to go back and we're going to watch this, and you guys are going to say, "I don't hate you, Jordan. I promise I wasn't going to hate you back then. Now I'm not going to hate you now." All right. So let's see if that does happen. Just don't hate me when it does. All right. 88K. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're at 88K right now. 87,864. We got the 1618 fib at 89K. We got everyone spamming 88K. Good times, man. Good times. Shout out to everyone who's in here. Thanks for everyone who's coming in, stopping by. If you're new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the likes. Let's fucking have the biggest stream we've ever had and ever today. Let's just freaking do it, man. You say it tops out this holiday. Yeah. Holy shit, we got people coming in here with the super chats. We'll check out link for Envy. Crypto Shock said, hit the like button, fam. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Crypto Shock. We're gonna have a fun stream today, man. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm taking my time. I'm pacing myself here with the energy. I don't want to exert too much energy at once. We don't know where we're going right now. You know what I mean? But let's go, Crypto Shock. Thank you, man. Nathan Wood said Becker is so bullish. He's even bullish on ADA. No way, dude. He ain't bullish on ADA. There's no way Becker's bullish on ADA, dude. There's no way. Do I have to pull out the Becker? What's going on, guys? It's Alex Becker. So I just want to let you guys know right now. This market is going to be so bullish. If you are not currently in this market right now, you are probably an imbecile. You probably own Cardano. But wait, even Cardano's going up. So this joke doesn't even make any sense. We'll shame this joke to XRP. But seriously, guys, if you guys are not in AI and gaming tokens at this point, you are behind the 8 ball, okay? I am going to be selling on you, all right? I'm just going to let you guys know I'm totally going to be selling these coins on you at higher prices if you're not currently already in, all right? We are in a bull run. Bitcoin is going to go to 100K plus. Gaming and AI coins are going to be going up 10 to 20x, and I'm going to be selling them on you. Oh, shit. Shout out to Becker, man. He's even bullish on ADA? Damn. That's how you know. Where's the Pi Cycle top? Oh, man, the Pi Cycle top. Well, the 5.3 theory has been broken now. The 5.3 theory was 85K. So we've broken the 5.3 theory, technically speaking. I mean, maybe we could still top here and go down. But the Pi Cycle top is right now at $118,603. Okay, I don't know why I said "and" so many times, but just ignore me. This is why I didn't pass English in high school. All right, 118,603. So in order for Pi Cycle top to work again, if you believe in it, Bitcoin has to go above 118,603 in order for these two moving averages to cross. All right, so that's kind of the thing. Like, to me, it's if you start getting Bitcoin pushing up, you know, especially this trend line right here from these two tops that connects right over here. If you start getting Bitcoin above there, you know, like the mid 90s, that might be where we're going. Not saying wait for those prices to sell, but that might be where we're headed. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like hold your whole portfolio and don't take any profits right now. You should already be taking some profits, but that's probably where we're headed if that's the case. You know what I mean? Let me do this. Boom, boom, bam. Shout out to Vahid. Thank you, dude. Thanks, Vahid. You're one of my favorite people in the chat, man. Oh shit, we're at a new high. 88K. And I'm gone. My camera's gone for some reason. What's the 5.3 theory stuff? It's the every cycle goes up 5.3 times more than the previous one. If that was to be true, Bitcoin should be topping somewhere around 85K. But we have surpassed 85K. It's not that precise. It's honestly not that precise. We try to make it more precise than it is. All right, guys, I'll be back in a second. Bitcoin's at 88,000. We haven't come this far to stop now. 90K is within our sights. This is fucking bananas. Oh my god, dude. What the hell is happening right now? Jesus Lord, I can't even do the countdown. Guys, gear up. Bitcoin is at 88,200. We are going to do the countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off to 90K. Go. I love that scene, dude. I get so hyped every time. I couldn't even concentrate, dude. I was watching Bitcoin pump. 88,281. Holy guacamole. It just keeps going, dude. It's pretty crazy, man. Honestly, like, you don't see these days too often, 10% Bitcoin days anymore, just because it's such a high market cap. It's so high market cap now. It's hard to pump at 10%. So it's even bigger market cap now. I mean, you're talking about Bitcoin, which is almost a 2 trillion market cap now. It takes a lot of money to pump at 10%, dude. It's pretty crazy. It's honestly really crazy. So basically, it did the same thing time-wise as last cycle after the elections. Yeah, it's the same shit as last time. It's the same shit as the 2 previous times. Everyone just thinks we're gonna do something different, and I'm guilty of that too, right? I thought we were gonna move up faster here, right? But I've always said that I think there's a high possibility that Bitcoin tops this year, and the faster and higher this goes, that becomes more likely. That becomes more likely, right? But we're at 89, let's go 88,300 right now. We're right there compared to the previous cycles. We're doing the exact same thing, right? So even as I sit here and I go, okay, Bitcoin's going to move up really, really fast, that's what it did in the previous cycles. So what, even from my circumstance that I've said, for this year basically, which is like a left translated cycle, but why? I have to question myself and say, why? When Bitcoin is just doing the same thing it did 2 previous times, why is it 2025 just going to be bullish too? Why? Why are we questioning that, right? And I have to ask myself that too, right? Why am I questioning that? What is it? People coming up with these things that we're going to go into recession and all this stuff, right? What is it, right? So sometimes you have to question what you're thinking too. When in reality, Bitcoin's just behaving the same way that it always has in every goddamn cycle from the lows. Same way, man. Like, sometimes you gotta question it. We'll see, right? But yeah, we're right on track. We're right on track. We're right on track. He said, "Don't be spamming arbitrage." Oh Lord. What's a 30% pullback bring us to from here? A 30% pullback from here? Oh, Lord. That would be brutal, dude. All right, let's see. Look at that daily chart, dude. Like, what is going on right now? 30% pullback from right here would bring us to $61,000. $61,000. Like, dude. So you guys, is Crow still going? No, it's still chilling. It's still at 51%. It's only at 51%. What a move, though. What a move. I mean, you're right back into resistance, right? So it's probably... What a move, though, man. Jeez, man. Jeez Louise. Shit's crazy. Doge. Oh, yeah. Wait, this is not the Doge chart I had. What the hell is my Doge chart? This is my Doge chart. Can it hit 34 to 35 cents? I think it will. I do think it will. Innocent said, oof, keep pushing up then. Oof. Yeah, we wouldn't want to go back. If we went back to 61K right now, it would be over. You don't want to lose the momentum that we have right now. I don't think you want to do that. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance should be up today. Should be up today. Let's see. Bitcoin dominance. As fun as it is to look at Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, it's all the way back to 60%, right? So you had that big move down, but now look at Bitcoin dominance. It's already almost back to the highs, right? And this is why I said, okay, a lot of people thinking this is the top on Bitcoin dominance. I think it's going higher. I think this is just another little pullback on Bitcoin dominance. Look, we've had a million of these. I think this is just another one of those little pullbacks on Bitcoin dominance. And Bitcoin dominance is just going to end up going higher again. How much higher? Who knows? But I don't think that's the high on Bitcoin dominance just yet. I just remind you that last cycle, right? I remind you, right, not to like play Debbie Downer on the whole altcoin season thing, but I just remind you when Bitcoin broke all-time highs was right here, right? And then all the way until January, right there, Bitcoin dominance mooned to the upside, right? So it basically was about a month and a half of Bitcoin dominance going up, almost 20%. You know what I mean? And it wasn't because alts were really going down. It's just because Bitcoin was pumping so fucking hard. And I think that's what you're kind of seeing right now. So my guess, I do think this goes a little bit higher. I don't think it goes up another 20%. I doubt that. But I do think it goes higher while Bitcoin continues to rip. And then if Bitcoin doesn't continue to rip and Bitcoin goes down, then obviously Bitcoin dominance would still go up. So I think either way, Bitcoin dominance goes higher. So I still think Bitcoin's the best play, right? Unless you're really good at picking altcoins and you're really good at being a fucking stud with alts. I still think Bitcoin just makes sense to be mostly in Bitcoin at this point. With buying some alts that are at good levels, and obviously I've told you guys which ones I'm in. But yeah, anyways. That's besides the point. Let's hang on Bitcoin. We're at 88,000. What the hell, man? You guys remember when we were stuck in that range for 7 fucking months? Feels like that feels so long ago now. That honestly feels so long ago. Damn. There you go. Alt season in February. If it's like last cycle, it would probably be in January, February, March. If it's like last cycle, alt season would be January, February, March. And then up until that point, it's Bitcoin season. Now, that doesn't mean I still think, dude, if Bitcoin goes up, alts are going to go up too. They're not going to go down. Why is it so dark in here? Hold on. It's so dark, dude. It's so fucking dark in here, dude. What the hell, man? I feel like I'm a zombie. There we go. Now we're back at it. Now we're cooking. The Trump erection. Dude, this is going to be huge. Huge. Absolutely huge. Oh, Lord. Lucas I just sold everything. Nice, man. Lucas sold every single thing. What next, ETH? ETH is still gonna, dude. ETH is still gonna go up if Bitcoin goes up. It's still gonna go up if Bitcoin goes up. But yeah. Dude, this is crazy, man. Like honestly, Bitcoin just keeps making new highs, and you kind of just take it for granted because it just keeps happening. Like it just keeps happening ever since here. It's pretty much been up only. You had a couple red 1 hour candles, but since 78K, you've had 4 hourly red candles. 4 hourly red candles. Everything else has been green. It's pretty crazy, man. This is big money entering. Like, this is not retail buying here. Like this, you know how hard it is to push Bitcoin up 10% in a day? Like, dude, you're talking about 1.7 trillion. You're talking about 100, that's like 170 billion of market cap being added in one day. This is big fucking money buying here. I wonder who it is. It's probably Sailor, because, dude, I don't know if you guys saw, but the thing that we have going on right now is like this weird fucking thing, because, dude, MicroStrategies is up 25% today. And you guys know that MicroStrategy goes up, they sell their own stock and buy Bitcoin with it. It's like this fucking not infinite money glitch, but in a bull market, it's kind of like this infinite money glitch where MicroStrategy fucking moons. They sell MicroStrategy and they go put it in Bitcoin. Bitcoin moons. So then MicroStrategy moons more. It's like this weird freaking thing. But yeah, this thing, MicroStrategy actually broke its all-time high today, I think. Yeah, MicroStrategies broke its all-time high, highest since 2000. So the highest price MicroStrategies has ever been in the history of Bitcoin. Well, not in the history of Bitcoin, in the history of MicroStrategy. Coinbase also up 20% today, fucking huge. So the crypto stocks are going nuts. And obviously Tesla, just want to put it out there for everyone who took profits on Tesla too early. Tesla's up another 9% today.
Bruh.
And everyone who took profits on Palantir too early, Palantir is at $60. All right, anyways, I gotta throw some jokes in there. Anyways, 88,072. Still loves to buy the tops. True. I mean, lately he hasn't really been buying tops. Lately he buys, and then he announces it later, and the price is already higher. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Oh. Ledger X is not frozen. That's why BTC is up. Everyone is so calm for that crazy pump. You know why? I'm pretty calm right now. I think the reason why I'm calm is because, honestly, I think it's because it just kind of keeps happening. You know what I mean? It's not like this one like huge move. It's just like every time I look at the screen, Bitcoin's higher. So it's like, it's been like a week of this. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's actually been like 2 weeks of this since about, I guess we could say November 4th. It's been 1 week of this, right? I mean, every time you look at the screen, Bitcoin's higher. So it's like, oh, okay. It's higher. It's fucking higher. Nice. Jesus said it's manipulation. Anderson, what do you think of Trump here? I think if the Trump coins were gonna pump, they probably already should have. But this is not the full chart of this. No. We need a good Trump. Those are the only two charts on Trump? Fine. You actually were claiming the low. I don't know what the full chart of this looks like, so give me a grain of salt. I'm going to use what we got. But you're actually getting back above this level here. It's kind of like it seems like it was a false breakdown, and then you're getting back above now. So actually, this is kind of the setup I usually look for, where you got support, you false break down the support, get back above. Now I want to see like hold here for a bit. We enter here, and maybe it's like a big Bart Simpson back to the highs. Could be. Actually, not bad. On Trump. How's MAGA? Oh shit. It's the same fucking thing. That's funny, man. That's funny, dude. That's funny, man. It's the same fucking thing. But yeah, I think, yeah, same thing. It's the same coin. But yeah, I kind of like the reclaim in there. Franco said, man, seeing BTC go crazy, but alt's hardly doing anything, it's painful. Yep, that's max pain, dude. That is max pain. That is max pain. Now, some altcoins are doing stuff, but, I mean, for the majority of them, you got some that are down today. Bitcoin's up 10%, and some altcoins are down today. Like, what? All right? But that has always been max pain. Is Bitcoin fucking pumps, and this is what happens every cycle. Bitcoin pumps above all-time highs. It leads. And most alts don't do anything yet. Some are. Don't get me wrong. But definitely not all of them. Definitely not all of them, yeah. Definitely not all of them. That's why I've told you guys a million times I'm staying mostly Bitcoin heavy, at least for now. And then I want to see what happens when Bitcoin gets its first correction. Bitcoin gets its first correction. I want to see how alts hold up. If they hold up better than Bitcoin, right? So say this. Let's just do a hypothetical. Say if Bitcoin just pumps up to like mid 90s and then pulls back, does like this, all right, and then consolidates. I want to see if on this Bitcoin does something like this. Do alts go down less than Bitcoin? And if the answer is yes, that's going to tell me that people are rotating out of Bitcoin into alts. And then that's going to be my signal probably to do the same. But what I'm waiting for, and it was just like last cycle, I'm waiting for that first Bitcoin dip. The first Bitcoin dip above all-time highs is going to be very, very telling on what the altcoins are going to do. If Bitcoin dips and alts get fucking slaughtered, probably tells you that, probably tells you what you need to know, right? If Bitcoin dips and alts just kind of stay and go down a little bit, but not like nuke, I think that'll be very telling, honestly. Because we said, like, last cycle, when did alts really start to move? It was right here. It wasn't really right here. Like, this was basically Bitcoin going to the moon, right? Very similar right now. You got a couple altcoins making new highs. I really don't even think many altcoins are making new all-time highs right now. But you had Bitcoin mooning. Bitcoin breaks all-time highs. But altcoins really didn't start mooning until here. After this first Bitcoin correction above all-time highs. Once that was over, from January to May, it was fucking balls to the wall altcoin season right there. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm kind of waiting for. Now, I do still hold some alts, right? I mean, just based on the charts. I'm in stacks, FET, WIF. I do have some Doge spot, right? Ondo. But like, it's I'm definitely Bitcoin heavy still though. Definitely Bitcoin heavy still. I still think that's, in my opinion, that's the correct move at this point. But we'll see. We'll see. Fat baby. And those are basically those are basically strictly off the charts. Like, those aren't even like, oh, I like this coin, right? I mean, I could care less what these things do. These are basically just squarely based off of the logarithmic channel charts. I could care less what Stack does. I can care less what Fat does. Just staying on the chart on these. Coinbase app has held up like a stud this whole period. It did kind of still like an app. I mean, dude, it's at 63 now. It's at 63, which is kind of crazy. The first bull run Coinbase app hasn't crashed. Bullish. Yeah, I mean, you could argue that the Coinbase app crashing is bullish. That means so many people are trying to use it. Honestly, the Coinbase app hasn't crashed yet because, honestly, it's been slow. Even earlier this year when Bitcoin hit all-time highs, the market wasn't booming. I think the highest Coinbase app got to was like 40. The market really hasn't boomed yet. That's what some of you guys forget. Like, you might be thinking crypto's booming right now. It's Bitcoin is booming. What gets all these newbies in the market is the altcoins going nuts. Right now it's still at 63, despite Bitcoin, right, being at 87.7, right? Still, it's at 63. Still at 63, which is crazy. Which is freaking crazy. Crow is getting up there. Crow is getting up there. That is definitely not a doubt. It's been stuck at this 52. I swear to God, if Crow... Crow, man. I just remember Crow. I told you, we already talked about it. I just remember Crow from last cycle. I just remember Crow from last cycle, and it was the worst luck. If you guys don't know the story, so Crow was one of my biggest bags, I bought it somewhere in here, and I sold it right here, thinking, okay, it's at resistance. We had a pretty nice run. I was up a good amount on it. But basically, I think the day after I sold it, it was announced that that they were changing the stadium from Staples Center to Crypto.com Arena. You can't make this shit up. Only in crypto that shit happens, man. Only in crypto that shit happens. When you just get random announcements like that. And I mean, the luck there was just so despicable. But I sold pre-pump. I did. I premature ejaculated. I definitely did. But I'm over it. I'm over it now. I'm over it now. I promise. I promise. I'm definitely over it now. Dude. My phone loading, man. Load, bro. Oh, shit. Shiitake mushrooms. You guys like shiitake mushrooms? I think those are actual real mushrooms, by the way. Shiitake mushrooms. You're all going to miss out on the Chili's God candle. Oh, man. Felipe say, cheers to all the crow holders. Took out my investment today. Now let's fly with free tokens. Let's fucking go, man. Shout out to Felipe. Bees. Stumbledore said, mommy, help me. My face is melting. I ain't going to help you, dude. The one way you can help yourself. Take some profits. Bees TV. INJ thoughts. INJ. It's still range bound. But, dude, I mean, you've been seeing these altcoins break out left and right. Like, at the end of the day, the market's hot. They're all going to break out of these ranges. It's still in this range since April. It's been like a 7-month range for INJ. But, yeah, I mean, as of right now, you're still range bound, but you got the juice. You got the freaking juice. It's there. The juice. The juice wants to be juiced. It wants to be juiced. But for now, the range remains the range. No, in all seriousness, though, I'll be looking for 29.54. 29.54 seems pretty likely at this point. And then, like, that's the big level, though. That's like previous support, resistance. 29.54 seems pretty likely before any type of pullback. But, man, is it 7-month range? If you break to the upside of a 7-month range, you've seen what Bitcoin does. You've seen what Bitcoin does out of a 7-month range. You get these altcoins out of a 7-month range. Oh, boy. So patience. Patience. Enoch became a member. Let's go, dude.
Rant alert.
Let's go, man. All right. Let's just hang out. Oh my God, Doge, bro. Oh, the Doges. Who let the dogs out? Who? Here we go. We got Doge next, 34 to 35. Reason why I say 34 to 35 on Doge, you got one peak there from October 2021, and you got a second peak here, right here. Oh, right there at 35.20 from August 2021. But the Doges, who let the dogs out? Who? Looking to be probably coming up into that zone, into this dirty zone, where will you get some resistance in this zone? Something tells me you will. But it's not always guaranteed. When the Doge wants to move, the Doge wants to move, man. It can just go through it. I don't use my mod powers. I'm only a mod, so I can't get banned. I see how it is, Franco. I'm gonna remove you then. No, I was kidding. I would never remove you. He doesn't. He's only a mod, so he doesn't get banned. It's probably pretty accurate, though. It's probably pretty accurate. Like, if you weren't a mod, you're probably out of here already, Franco. Like, you'd probably be watching Mitch Ray at this point. Brett. Doge to 100K. I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. East to 7K. Yeah, you guys got some crazy questions right now. Let's see what Bitcoin does, and then let's see what these altcoins can do. Well, we got Bitcoin retracing the little move down that it just had. That's kind of been the name of the game, where Bitcoin just keeps dude, these little dumps that it has, they just get instantly bought back up. I don't know who's buying these dips, but someone is gobbling up every single $500 to $1,000 dip on Bitcoin like the plague. Franco should time out himself for his subpar take profit strategy. Oh Lord, I think it's a great take profit strategy personally. Doge targets, short term, 34 to 35 is the big level I was kind of looking for, and then after that, that's where it gets crazy, man, because there's nothing there. I mean, maybe 45 cents, but. I mean, I think at that point you break through there. I think that's because this market is just going fucking. Altcoins are just going bananas. I think at that point, all-time highs is probably pretty likely. If you get above 34 to 35, I would not be shocked to see. And I know that sounds crazy, but at that point it'll only be like a 2x. Doge is already up 4x in the past month. You know what I mean? So it's not really that crazy, but I wouldn't be shocked to see this thing rip to new all-time highs if it gets above this region here. And I don't think it would take a lot to get it there. I really don't. I really don't. Play the dog money song. Who let the dogs out? Who? Doge to $2 a cycle. Dude, I'm not a big fan of like looking for like where something's gonna go. I think it's tough to kind of predict where altcoins are gonna top. I really don't like to do that. It's not very helpful, I don't think, because no one freaking knows. 1618 is 117. 2618 is 187. All-time highs is 73. Those are kind of like the three big levels I'd keep an eye on. 73, 117, 187. But who knows? I always like to say that. Who the frick knows? Price targets are very pointless when it comes to altcoins because it all going to depend on where Bitcoin does, how high Bitcoin goes. And it's just tough. It's tough to know. When Google Trends hits 100% on Bitcoin search history. Yeah, that's another good one too. Let's see altcoins. Altcoins, Google Trends is only at 11. It's only at 11, dude. So like really no one's really interested in altcoins yet. Oh my God, excuse me guys. That's what happens when you eat a whole rotisserie chicken. Bitcoin, no way this is true. No way. Bitcoin is only at 24. It's kind of crazy. Which is slightly crazy. It's only at 24 with Bitcoin. That's crazy to me, man. 24 with Bitcoin at 87K? Like what? What? But I guess that's always how it is. Because last time Bitcoin broke all-time highs was right here in November of 2020, and search was at 17. No one gave a shit then either. Right? So this shit was at 17 when Bitcoin broke all-time highs in 2020. And you can tell, like, no one really gives a shit until it's way above all-time highs. I think 2017 Bitcoin broke all-time highs like right here. Also November 2016. No one gave a shit about it. And then it was above all-time highs, and that's when you get the flood in. So it's when the floodgates open. But yeah, I'm going to assume that this is going to be going much, much higher over the next couple of weeks. Retail cares when we hit 100K. Facts. You already know that's facts. Dude, I love to do some TA on this. Probably some trend line right here. TA on Google search. I want to know, how did Google search get to 100 in 2017? Like, did more people search Bitcoin in 2017 than they did in 2021? Doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess it's true. I guess we can't argue the data, I guess. We can't argue the data. It is what it is. 100K is where retail will FOMO buy everything. I like what you're putting down, dude. Crow made another new high. Let's check. I think Doge didn't. Let's check Crow. Damn. Haha. Lord almighty, I'm trying to draw a line. But it ain't letting me do it. Holy guacamole. Crow ripping through that resistance like it's fucking butter. Like it's butter on top of some really, really good pancakes. Why is it? You guys ever have this thing where, like, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, you know? I have to zoom in and draw the freaking line. Thank you, dude. 24.8. Are we going to see Crow just moon to $24 or 24.8 cents? It's just going to moon to 24.8? There's no line that can stop this Crow pump. There's no line. Zero line that can do it. There's literally zero line. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, Bitcoin just fully retraced that little dump that it just had. It's crazy, man. Oh, it's dumping. No, it's back up. Lower to 88.120. Checking some of these bad boys. Yeah, most alts aren't really doing too much yet, so I'm honestly not too upset about it, honestly. 88.134. Let's see what we got. Check Google Trends on Coinbase. Coinbase. GME looking like an altcoin? No way, GME's doing shit too? Oh yes, this is actually pretty nice. I'm actually shocked this isn't higher. Like, what? I'm shocked this is actually a really, really nice oscillator, right? I mean, 2017 and 2021 almost got to the same points. Thank you, man, for that. This is actually really, really nice. This is really, really nice, actually. Thank you so much for this. Wow. How is Coinbase only at 24? Isn't that, it's even with Coinbase stock pumping like crazy. Like, what? That's crazy to me, man. That is fucking crazy to me, man. It doesn't even make any, it blows my mind. You had Coinbase up 25% today, and this is where it is? Like, what? You would think even like the stock market bros would be getting pumped over this. Like, what? Like, what? The new Green Dildo became a member. Shout out to the new Green Dildo. One of my favorite names, by the way. Good to see you back in here, man. And Casper, he comes in with the hundo. I know Casper's probably out there killing it. He's probably got some massive long that's freaking printing right now. Shout out to Casper, man. Always one of my favorite people to watch. If you guys don't know Jason Casper, go check out his channel, Jason Casper. The new mix, dude. It's a new Pump Me Up song, but because it's the only one they have now. It's the only one they have now, dude. And they got rid of all the other Pump Me Up songs. Actually, it's kind of growing on me though. What do you guys think? Is this new single growing on you? I think it is. I think it's growing on me. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of nice. He said, hell nah. Come on, I know you are. He drove like a tuber. This dude said, yeah, it's growing. It's growing like a tumor. Oh my God. That's such a bad joke. That's such a bad joke. Such a bad joke. He's a sucker for the classic. The new Pump song is more bullish. The old one was pretty good. I like this one too. Very 80s disco. Dude, yeah, the other one was like during sideways times, you know? Anyways, we're seeing Bitcoin. We're seeing Bitcoin with a massive dump right now. Massive dump, guys. Massive dump on Bitcoin right now. I have everyone looking at the chat. I love when I do that, and I get everyone looking at the chat, and they're like, it's not massively dumping. That's always the best. Massive dump right now, guys. And you look and like Bitcoin's down like $400. It is a huge cascade right now. A huge cascade. You guys are all doing something else, listening to me, and then you just hear massive dump, and you just like instantly bring up the. Oh shit! Mr. Jordan AI theme song. I think I still got that. I still got that? I thought I still had that. Do I still got that in here? Oh yeah, here we go.
Jordan Cameron is the man we need, guiding us through the crypto world. He's cool as ice, never losing his cool, except maybe sometimes. He's got the knowledge, he's got the skills, navigating the heights, separating the thrills. Smirk on his face, so you see it all. Laughing at the pump and dumps, he stands tall. Crypto warrior, leading the way. Never buying into hype, he's here to stay. Sitting on his hands, it's his not so secret plan. Don't forget the name, Jordan Cameron.
Such a classic. Such a classic. Such a classic. Huge dump. You guys gotta make me laugh, dude. Franco said, let's hope that Kramer doesn't get bullish. Yeah, we're fucked if that's the case. Is Kramer bullish on crypto right now? I haven't even heard from Kramer in like months. What's Kramer been saying? Is he bullish or bearish on the market right now? He must be bearish. That's why the market's going up. He must be bearish. I would assume he's never correct. I've said we're all here for the Wake Me Up When September Ends stream. It's true though. It's true. Dude, you could have slept through September, woke up in October, and fucking balled out. But yeah, you guys were here for the Wake Me Up When September Ends stream. So man, We got through it though. We definitely got through. We got through it, man. I remember September. Actually, Bitcoin didn't do that bad in September. Bitcoin was like pretty much flat. I think it was up like 5% in September. But altcoins were like just slow bleeding. But I mean, it definitely was wake me up when September ends, for sure. But we got through it. We got to Q4. And Q4 so far has been very, very good, as expected. You know, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Maybe this is another 6-month wedge pattern in the works. 6-month wedge. Maybe we're talking about, I mean, what would be the best case scenario for everyone that's in altcoins? The best case scenario would be something like this. Where Bitcoin now, okay, we got above all-time highs. Bitcoin does something like this now. This would be the best case scenario for you altcoiners. I don't think this is what's going to happen, by the way. So I just want to make that clear. I don't think this is what's going to happen. But the best case for you altcoiners is this. Bitcoin at some point, I don't know when it would be, but Bitcoin at some point forms one of these sideways, technically distributions. At some point forms one of these sideways distributions. I don't think it's from here. I think if it does this, it'll be from higher. But the best case scenario for your altcoiners is at some point, Bitcoin forms one of these things. And this would be the time where altcoins went nuts. Like they did over here when Bitcoin basically technically topped at 58. I mean, not really topped at 58K. It went slightly higher, but really this was altcoins like doing like 100x moves. You know what I mean? This was altcoins going nuts right here. That's the best case scenario for the altcoiners. Is somewhere in here. I don't think it's from here. I think it's going to be from higher. Does another one of these things. Does another one of these things. At some point, and you get your altcoin moves. But who knows? I mean, we always talk about that, but in 2017, when Bitcoin had this big fucking move, altcoins just ripped up too. They just ripped up too. So, oh my God, I keep burping up a storm. But that was a much different time. That was a very different time. A much, much different time. Anyways, I'm going to get rid of this. BTC 100K, then pull back and alt season commences. I'd be down for that. That would be nice. I would actually not mind that at all. Sec said pump. I love how you just said pump. Oh shit. Franco said this is the first time I'm getting emotional since June 2021 because alts are pissing me off. Well, you knew this was going to happen, Franco. You knew this was going to happen. You knew this. You knew this. You knew that this was going to happen. Tom said taking more profit in low 90s. Yeah. Take some profit. Every day Bitcoin's up. Every green day in a row, you probably want to be taking profit now. You probably want to be taking profits on every single big green day from this point on. Seriously. And in the chat, you'll have people saying, no, it's too early to be taking profits, which could be the case. But also the people who will say that will people who will never take profits, like literally ever. So, you already know what it is. I can't update my spreadsheet fast enough, so I just quit. Yeah, Wayne, like Bitcoin just keeps making new highs after new highs. Like, it's honestly like I'm become numb to it at this point. I'm numb. I'm numb to the Bitcoin highs, and I never thought I'd say this, but I am numb to the Bitcoin highs at this point. It's because it keeps making them. At some point, there's going to be some type of flush. There's going to be some type of flush at some point. Could be from here. At some point, there's going to be a flush. So obviously, be careful with your leverage longs on the corn. At some point, there's going to be some flush because it's getting a little bit too easy to just keep longing this shit. Right? I mean, all you have to do is just long this. Every time there's a freaking hourly red candle, you long that shit. And you win, right? At some point, that's not going to work. And there's going to be a flush down. When? That's a great question. It's a really good question, actually. Really good question. Deanie came in with the super chat. Cool stream, thanks. Clipped your pump it up dance and posted on X. Tagged you. Itana from Israel. Nice. Let's fucking go. I love when people clip me and shit. Let's go. Shout out to Itana from Israel. It's probably people from around the world. Let me know in the chat, guys. Where are you from? Most people are probably from the U.S. Where are you guys from around the world? Let me know in the chat. BND said top is in. I've been hearing that every day for the past week. Could be, though. Who knows? You never know it. Like, we're at the point where you just don't know. You just don't know at this point, right? No one knows. Everyone's going to guess. Okay? This is the point where you literally just take profits on the way up because no one knows where the top is going to be. No one knows. Everyone's going to act like they do, but no one knows, truly. And I'll tell you that. I don't fucking know where it's going to be. But we slowly take profits on the way up, and, we hope to do the best that we can. North Carolina, North, Austria, Serbia, UK, Germany, under the sea. Wales, under the sea. Everything's wetter, everything's better, do it for me. Oh, shit, I love that song. It's one of my favorite Disney songs. People are like, screw Disney. Helsinki, Brazil, Slovakia, Egypt, Germany, UK, France, Huntington Beach, Canada, Sydney, Australia, Romania, New Mexico. 1.4K in the chat. We getting towards the 2K mark. Yeah, I said when we get to 2K viewers in the chat, I'm going to be worried. That's another top-ish signal. You get 2K in here. I think last cycle we had 2K in here maybe a few times. And I think those are just either really big freaking dumps or really big pumps that were like turning points. So we're at 1.4. The signal for me is 2K. Philly, Ukraine, Austria, Morocco, Netherlands. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Shout out to all the homies in the chat in here. I love it. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Look at all the homies. You guys are from everywhere. You guys are from everywhere in the chat. Damn. Chicago, Syria. Holy man. You guys are from everywhere. You guys are from friggin' everywhere. All right. 4K is the new 2K? Probably. You're probably not wrong. But for now, let's say 2K. All right. We are getting a decent move down. Pretty decent move down. It's actually the biggest move down that we've had since... is it bigger than this? This is the biggest move down that we've had since yesterday. Since yesterday, dude. Dude, I was looking at the chart. Honestly, I was looking at the chart and I was like, I thought this was like the daily chart for some reason. And I was like, okay, this is the biggest dump since you had since, yesterday. I forgot we were down here yesterday. Dude, we were at 78K yesterday? Like what? Like what? That's funny. 86,931. Jordan, wearing a fishing hat after leaving wife ETH. I did leave my wife ETH. I'm happy I did. She's been really moody for the past year. But at some point she won't be moody. At some point. I don't think it's yet. Like I said, I've made the bold call, and most people think that ETH BTC is bottomed. I don't think it is. I think it's still going lower. But we are seeing Bitcoin pull back. Now, here's the thing. I want to see how altcoins react. If you get it. Now, this might not be a real pullback. This might be like what Bitcoin's done, and Bitcoin just kind of dumps, and then it freaking full retraces it in an hour we're higher. That's kind of what's happened recently, right? You take out the lows, Bitcoin pumps right back up. But if it doesn't, and Bitcoin gets maybe a little deeper, I want to see how alts react. How does alts react on that? How do alts react? So far, you're not really seeing it. It's probably just going to be another one of those like little dumps, though. I have a feeling it's just going to be one of those sweeps. One of those little sweepy sweeps, a 2% sweep. You sweep the lows. Stay alert, guys. Your country needs alerts. Yo, Norm Johnson, I was put on suspension here the other day and deserved it. Dude, I'm happy you deserved it, though. Like, honestly, Norm, I need to take you out to dinner or something. The fact that you said I was put on suspension here the other day and you deserved it, you admitted that you came in and you deserved it, that's like one of the most goated super chats I've ever gotten, honestly. That you are man enough to know that you deserved to get put on suspension. That is so masculine, dude. Shout out to Norm Johnson. I was put on suspension here the other day and deserved it. At least you did, I don't know what you did. But the fact that you're man enough to admit it, I love it. I wish more people were like you. I gotta admit, like, anytime I've ever been timed out in someone's chat, I know I deserved it. It's because I was being so obnoxious about something. I was being obnoxious. I'm usually not rude, but I definitely can be obnoxious. That's for sure. Was it me? It probably was Wayne. Wayne was like, stop talking about your altcoin, bro. Look at that sweep. Let's see if this actually just ends up as another sweep and then it goes higher again. That would just kind of be what Bitcoin's done, but if we just do some actual TA, it's hard to do actual TA right now because the actual TA just hasn't been working, right? Every bearish divergence has gotten blown out the water. It's hard to do actual TA right now. You're kind of just winging it. The 4-hour RSI is at an 89. You don't have 1 hour bearish divergence. You got 15-minute, but you just had like a little 15-minute dump. So like daily RSI is at an 83. The highest you got this cycle was at 88. So we still could go higher on this, really. We've been higher. In March, we got up to an 87 on this. So we have been higher. I'm just kind of curious. The only thing that's a little bit sketch, and it's not really sketch in the sense that the top is in, but eventually this weekly bearish divergence is probably going to play out. It's just how high does Bitcoin go before it does? But you can see like we have massively higher highs on the weekly and massively lower highs on the weekly RSI, right? So eventually this is going to play out, but Bitcoin can pump all the way to 130K before it plays out. You know what I mean? So it's not very useful. Same thing with the monthly, right? You got monthly bearish divergence, but Bitcoin could keep pumping before this plays out. So it's not very useful. Let's get rid of that. All right, back to the corn. Let's see what the corn does. Grandma wants to buy Bitcoin. Fuck, dude, we're screwed.
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
We're literally screwed. Oh, man. We are freaking screwed. Man. All right, everyone say hi in the chat. Everyone say hi in the chat. I want to see you guys here. I got to take a picture of you guys in the chat. Everyone say hi in the chat, man. I got to take a picture of at least 86K. He said hi in the chat. At least got to take a picture of 86K, man. You know, just Wayne said hi in the chat. He's literally hi. We got to take a pic. At least that we were here. At least that we were here during all this. At least that we were here during all this. Let's go, man. Damn. Everyone's saying hi. Even freaking even Hobbs is saying hi. we at least gotta take the pick at 87K where we're here. You know, we don't know how long we're gonna be up here for. We gotta soak it up. We gotta soak it up a little bit. We gotta soak it up. Holy shit. We gotta soak it up. Yo, it's Mike Dawson. Mike Dawson. Shout out to Mike Dawson. You're seeing hold on, let me check some of these alts. Doge is holding up like a freaking boss. Yo, Crow. Whoa. What? What? Dude. Crow's pumping while Bitcoin dumps. Dude, he said next target was 24.8. It's almost there already. Dude, Crow just keeps rolling, dude. Shout out to everyone who's in Crow. I am not, but shout out to you, man. Holy guacamole. God damn. Jeez. Ready to go. Hey. Let's freaking go, man. How many of you guys are in Crow? I feel like a lot of people FOMO'd into it. I feel like a lot of people FOMO'd into Crow. Which is fine, as long as you're up. Sometimes FOMO works, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the FOMO works, dude. I'm telling you right now. I know one person who did. You guys probably know who it is too. No, it was not me, man. I promise I did not FOMO into Crow. How did you know? Oh my god, I am up 30% now. I've never been up in crypto. Jordan says don't FOMO, and I did, and I made money. I am rich. Thank you, Crow. You already know who did. You already know who did. You already know who did. You said no Crow? Been in Crow since 3 cents. Mickey's killing it right now. All right. Let's see what Bitcoin does, man. I mean, this is the biggest pullback, if you want to call it one. I guess it is at this point. It is. It's the biggest pullback that we've had since yesterday. It's kind of funny to say, actually. I don't know why I find that so funny. I find it hilarious for some reason. I really do. He FOMO'd in on we FOMO'd in on INJ. Nice. Alt's hanging pretty tough. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I want to see. We talked about that earlier. I want to see how alts do on a Bitcoin pullback. If I notice this weird thing where Bitcoin like kind of has a quick rejection and pulls back, but you're not seeing altcoins get decimated, right? I mean, let's look. I mean, they're coming down but it's not like this thing where Bitcoin gets rejected and they just get freaking hammered, right? They're coming down for sure, though, but it's not like this huge thing. And some of them actually are holding up, or at least staying up a little bit. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. But Doge still at the highs, but definitely kind of looking through here. Definitely seeing a little bit of a rejection. A lot of altcoins are at resistance too. That's why a lot of them aren't moving today, because like they're at resistance levels. But yeah, you're not a huge. They're actually holding up pretty good, considering. A quick little. It wasn't a huge move on Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like this huge freaking move, but 2% down move on Bitcoin. You guys know how that is sometimes. Sometimes altcoins can get freaking splattered on a 2% Bitcoin move. Well, let's see. Let's hang out a little bit. Let's just hang out and let's chill out, man. We're gonna be here at least till 7 tonight. So thanks for everyone who's stopping by early. It's a good day here to be early. I'm not going fully crazy because I'm trying to keep my energy so I can stay on here for longer. If I go too nuts, I get tired, and you don't want that. So, yo, Ethereum walked into a bar, got staked. Ha ha ha! Wow, dude, what an awesome joke. What an awesome joke. We lost 87K. We did. I don't think that's a huge deal, though. I don't even think like a lot of these levels up here are kind of pointless. I mean, we lost 87K, but we kind of just swung fail those lows that we just had. All right, so we had these lows here. We just kind of came down and swung fail the lows. You know what I mean? Adam, don't be spamming, man. Don't be spamming, man. If you put it once and I see it, I'll be glad to look at it, Adam. And Pepe will do good if ETH does good. This is the banana zone I've been waiting for years. 100K would be the media maker as planned. Maybe. I mean, you probably know that BlackRock has some type of plan to get as many customers as they can into Bitcoin. You know what I mean? I mean, they want to make those fees, dude. And there's no better marketing than better prices, than higher prices. For BlackRock to get all the customers to be holding Bitcoin in their fund, and they can just collect all those fees, right? So we'll see, man. We'll see. It depends on who you think is in control of the Bitcoin price. Like, it depends who you think is the market maker of Bitcoin, right? Do you think it's the miners? Do you think it's the exchanges? Do you think it's BlackRock and Fidelity and these fund managers? Do you think it's the U.S. government? Do you think, like, it depends who do you think the market maker is? Because there definitely is a market maker out there. Definitely is a market maker. I highly doubt that there's not. It depends who you think it is. Probably a combination of all of them. But who knows? Any little pullback, we get millions of shorts enter and they get squeezed quickly. So far. Oh yeah, we can look at total 3. Total 3 is, let's see. Total 3. Damn. Well, I think we already had this one. Total 3 minus USDT is technically, I had this little trend line here. I mean, technically we're breaking the trend line, and technically, depending on what we do on the daily close, right? So we're going to want to see a close, but if we close above 574 billion, right? Right now we're at 584 billion. You can see right here. We close above these highs. It should be, in theory, we should see a move up to 655 billion, which is the next major resistance level. But you can see there's this weird intersection right here. So wouldn't it just be iconic for crypto to close right here? Let's hope that's not the case. But that would just be so iconic to close right at the intersection of this. But if we can close above both, fuck yeah. Let's bring on the next level, 654, and let's continue the party, man. Let's continue the party. I don't think the party's over. I don't think it is. I definitely don't think it is. But I'm down for it. Total 3. I'm so down. Jordan says Bitcoin was dumping as a joke and jinxed us. Dude, you never know with me. You never know with me. I can jinx us to the oblivion. You know what I mean? I really can. Excuse me. As I burp. It's going down fast. Holy shit, what a dump. I love saying that because I just love when everyone's like maybe talking to their wife or something and they're like oh God. I'm such a weirdo. I don't swear. Please, my kids watch me gamble. Dude, that's the new Grandona. That was the funniest thing I heard all day. He said, please don't swear. My kids are watching me gamble. That is great, man. That is so accurate, dude. That is so accurate. That is so accurate. Oh my God. That was one of the funniest things I heard in a long time, actually. Thank you for that, man. Oh God. Wait, does someone really say that? Does someone say please stop swearing? Oh man. You sound like the Bank of Canada guy, bro.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Oh God. All right, let's see what we got. So 86,899. I think a so Bitcoin move here would be, okay, quick little move down, scare everyone. Everyone goes short on this dump. It rips back up, comes up to the 1618 Fibonacci level, which is 89,000, right? That's the 1618 Fib, 89,000. Rips back up, makes everyone go long again, and then pulls back. Let's see if I'm correct here. Let's see if I'm correct. That's my prediction. Let's see if I'm correct. And then what I'm hoping for is Bitcoin, this is a slow pullback. This is not like a harsh pullback. It's a slow pullback. And maybe you see a little bit of outperformance on a slow Bitcoin pullback. Let's see. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times. Wrong many times. Zone said, do I sell half my crow or no? Bro, I mean, crow's up 80% today, bro. Sell some. Sell, not financial advice, but I would sell some, man. You don't need to sell all of it. It's up 80% today. It is up over 3x the last week. Sell some, bro. You don't need to take it all, okay? But sell, please take your wife to a steak dinner. It's all I'm asking you for. You know what I mean? It's all I'm asking you for. Even if it's 5% of it, 10% of it, 10%, 5%. Just something that's tangible. I'm not saying, like, it doesn't mean I'm saying, oh my God, it's over. Like, it has to dump. But Anderson said I didn't sell, but I opened up a short in case. Oof, shorting that thing, bro. That is a dangerous game. That's why it keeps going up, because people are shorting it. That is a dangerous game to be played. But I mean, sometimes the danger games work. But shorting this thing right now is asking for trouble. It's asking for a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. You know? It really is. Pump start. Yeah, this is my squiggly. Let's see if my squiggly is correct. Let's see if my squiggly is correct, guys. So we had a little bit of a fake dump. People probably opening shorts. We rip it up. We trap those shorts. They get pissed. They swap long at the 1618 fib, and then they dump. it. Not a bad dump. I don't think it'll be like this crazy dump. But a little bit of a psychological game right here would make some sense as we come up to our first major fib level of this move up, which was 89,000. Our first major level. Let's see what we get. Max Payne is up. Yeah. Could be. All the protein my wife needs provide for her, and I make her pay for me. LOL, I'm gonna get in trouble. Stumbledore, what'd you do, man? How much protein you get in your wife? How much steak dinners you get in your wife right now? You know what I mean? John says Bitcoin not going to 10K.
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
No, according to that guy it is. But that guy sounds like he's falling from a chimney. So I wouldn't. I wouldn't do. I wouldn't take that guy's advice, because he sounds like he's falling from a goddamn chimney. Coinbase is number 44 app in the App Store. Where are you guys seeing this 44? I see 63. Oh, now I got 50, bro. Damn, this shit's moving up quick. Fellas, Coinbase in the top 50 now. Some people are saying 44. I got 50. So maybe you're on a different website or looking at the actual app store. But I see 50. It's moving up quick, fellas. Remember what I say in this stream, please. If you see Coinbase, we're going to check this every day. Every day. If you see Coinbase in this, it should be top 10, 5, whatever. But especially if you see Coinbase come up to number 1, I beg you, please. You're not going to want to do it at the time. I know. You're not going to want to do it. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be in such awe of what's happening in this market. But if you see Coinbase get to this number 1 spot, please take some out. Please. As much as you don't want to, and you feel like, it's going up forever and it's never going to stop, please take some out. All right? If it gets up there, because this shit's moving up quick, dude. It's moving up on like 10 spots a day. Quick shit. And I assume like the higher it gets, it's going to be harder. It's going to be harder for it to pass Google and ChatGPT and like these huge apps, TikTok, like McDubs. How can you pass McDubs? I don't know, but please. Coinbase will be number 1 at 126K Bitcoin. Ha! I love the prediction, Waterfly. Let me know in the chat, guys. Actually, that's a good chat question. At what price, so you can either say, I don't think Coinbase will get to number 1 app. But if you do think Coinbase will get to the number 1 app, at what Bitcoin price do you think Coinbase gets to the number 1 app? If you think it does. If you don't, say, I don't think Coinbase will get to the number 1 app. I think I would not be shocked, and this is just me, I would not be shocked to see it hit that number 1 spot if Bitcoin can get a little bit above 100. I think that 100K psychological level, if it can cross there, just the news headlines would be crazy. If it can get up there. Not saying it's 100% and it's going to. But I think those headlines would really, really make people like freaking running in here like mongooses or honey badgers. I mean, we're talking about Bitcoin here, so we might as well say a fucking honey badger. iSpeed says I don't think it will. I respect it, dude. It might not. It might not. You know how hard it is to get to be the number 1 app on the Apple Store? Some hard shit. Some hard shit. 100, 112. Once we get above 100K, yeah, that's what I think too. That's what I think too. Becker sold? No way. No, he didn't. No way. His AI and gaming cryptos aren't up that much. I think my next stock market investment is MicroStrategies. Lord, that thing's been mooning, bro. Just be careful, man. I mean, that thing is high as shit. But if you believe in Bitcoin, MicroStrategies is the play. You could even argue that owning MicroStrategies is better than owning Bitcoin if you believe in Bitcoin, which is crazy. But like, that might be the play. But like, obviously know that it's really high and you're FOMOing in. You know what I mean? It might work out for you. It might not work out for you. But tackle, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. MicroStrategies has been a fucking beast. Becker just said, yes, stupid, it's time to sell Bitcoin. Don't trust his titles, though. You guys are trusting his titles. You got to watch the videos, because he'll say that, and he'll explain when he's going to be selling. You know? So, don't trust the titles, man. And honestly, if Becker says he's selling, then that probably is bullish, to be quite honest. Dennis said, bro, is DOT ever going to rip? DOT? I mean, it ripped the other day, didn't it? And I guess by rip, I mean like 1 day rip. Yeah, I mean, this is another coin. It's a dino coin that'll rip if there's an altcoin season. If there's no altcoin season, it's going to be a lagging coin. If there's an altcoin season, it'll move up like everything else. But, you know, like we said down here, do I want to own DOT? No. Am I bearish on DOT here? No. You can't be bearish right here. I mean, you're at literally the lows. You can't be bearish. You just have to ask yourself, do you want to hold this or do you want to hold something else? But it's been moving up though. I mean, actually this week, DOT's up almost 50% on the week. I mean, that's a really good move. Really, really good move. You know? Like, crazy stuff. Tackle said, appreciate the $220 super chats, man. That's pretty crazy, dude. You must be killing it in MicroStrategies. Been buying Bitcoin since 2017, so if MSTR tanks, I think I'll be okay. Then there you go. If you're already good, then, I mean, buying MicroStrategies is pretty much just like buying Bitcoin for the most part. I mean, they're just tied together. But MicroStrategy is a little bit more volatile because it's small market cap. So if you want like a Bitcoin beta, honestly, MicroStrategies is the Bitcoin beta. You know? Mean Tang, by the way. I missed this one, Mean Tang. My bad, bro. Mean Tang came in and he said, want to thank you again for all the hard work you do. Been here since mid-2022 and this is the most valuable stream on the internet. P.S. Great day to own MicroStrat, dude. MicroStrategy and Coinbase are basically the altcoins right now. And I said this the other day. It's like these crypto stocks are kind of acting like the altcoins, right? I mean, Coinbase has been mooning, dude. I mean, Coinbase is close to an all-time high. MicroStrategy's broke all-time highs today. Like, the crypto stocks have been the altcoins. It's been crazy. Like, MicroStrategies is up 3.5x since September. That's crazy. And Coinbase really just started its move. But Coinbase, too, is up, over almost 3x in the last 2 months. So, I mean, it's really been, the crypto stocks have just been going ham. Absolutely ham. Hamburgers. Literally hamburgers. Mara? I don't think the miners have been moving, though. Oh, shit. All right, so Mara is starting to move. Mara is starting to move. Now, the crypto miners are really, could be like the most undervalued part of the Bitcoin ecosystem. Like, the crypto miners are the Bitcoin ecosystem. And if the US actually becomes favorable to crypto, these Bitcoin miners could go fucking nuts. If Trump does what he says he's going to do, and the US is going to be the home of crypto, we don't know if this is actually going to be true or not. I always take what the future president says with a grain of salt, but if it's true, I think the Bitcoin mining stocks will go freaking nuts. But that probably won't be till next year when we actually find out if what he says is true or not. You know what I mean? Right now we're pumping off the speculation that it's true. Now, if it's actually true, I think these could go nuts. Those ones could be super undervalued. Super undervalued. You missed the bonking king? Crow's pumping. Crow's pumping. Yeah. Crow to $7. Did Crow bounce? Probably did. So Bitcoin's bouncing back up. Let's see if I'm confident in this squiggly right now. I'm feeling very confident in this squiggly. I hope it doesn't play out like this. I hope it does this. I'm just going to leave it at this point, though. Just because I drew this does not mean this is what I want to happen. This is just kind of like my gut. This is my gut right here. This is my gut. My gut feeling is this move. Fake the dump, bring it back up, take out the highs, piss off all the shorts that tried to short the lows right here. They close out. And then they move it down off the 1618 fib at 89,000. But obviously, I'm hoping we just blast right through it. So, by all means, if Bitcoin wants to blast through it on the first try, I would be all for it. I would be ecstatic. I think we'd all be ecstatic. The gut squiggle. It's the gut squiggle. It really is. It really is the gut squiggle. I'm Jordan's gut. I'm Jordan's gut. Dude, I hope my gut is incorrect. I hope my gut, we just blast through my gut. Sounds so wrong. That's what she said. Blast my guts. Blast my guts. That's what she said. I don't think I would want that. You know what I mean? I don't think I would want that. I definitely wouldn't. You have... Don't sell bonk. only in 2024. Blast hashtag blast Jordan's guts. It's so wrong. Gonna explain that to that one to the kids now. Oh boy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So many new people here. Get this man some baby oil. You guys are messed up. I'm trying not to swear. I'm trying to be better with the swearing. I have a tendency to say the F word sometimes on here, which is, it's not how I was raised. I wasn't raised to be a swearer, I really wasn't. I was raised in a nice family. I wasn't not raised to swear. So I need to stop saying the F-bomb. Even though it's just sometimes I get so pumped on here that I say the F-bomb, And I don't really mean to. I don't want to. I really don't want to. Boss almost read what I wrote. What did Waterfly say? I have anal. That's what you said. I did almost read that, and I'm like, nope, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. You almost got me to say it, but I'm not gonna do it. All right, Bitcoin's coming back up. All right, so as predicted, I'm just kidding. I hate when people say that. As predicted, Bitcoin's coming back up. As we predicted. Who said that? Oh yeah, that was Carl the Moon. All right, yeah, total 3. I think total 3 looks like it wants to go higher. I think alt's got higher to go. Bitcoin, we'll see. But at the total 3 chart, I mean, if I think total 3's got higher to go, then I gotta think Bitcoin's got higher to go too. Because total 3 broke this key May and June high. And I think it's got 656 billion next. So that probably tells me that Bitcoin, like by default, would also have to at least hold up for that to happen. So my squiggly may be wrong. And I hope we do squiggly number 2. So let's hope for this. I'm going to change this one to yellow. So let's hope for squiggly number 2. Which is yellow. And not squiggly number 1. For a total 3. Honestly. It could go up or down. It could go up or down. Those are always my favorite comments in the comments section. So you're saying it could go up or down? Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying I have no idea. It could go up or down. Totally. It can. Interested? I have one Plan B. Yeah, I watched Plan B's video today. So I just like to watch to see what he says. Plan B's calling for he's calling between 200 and 500K Bitcoin. What people understand about Plan B's model is that he's not like trying to predict. His model was technically correct last cycle. His model said between 30K and 100K last cycle. 30K and 90K, I think. No, I think it was like, it's a large range. I think it was like 30K and actually 150. So technically his model was correct. His model this time says between 200 and 500, I think. So as long as it's between there, who knows though? That is a big move though. That is a big freaking move. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. Waterfly said Plan B is full of shit. Well, he tries. He tries his best. I give him credit. He tries his best. It was 50K average? Okay. I watched the video today. I completely forgot what he said, though. I watched his new video today. I'm way off base. Check some of these coins, man. Doing a Stacks. Dude, Stacks looks ready to rip, man. This consolidation right here just looks primed for a rip. Same thing with Fed. Yeah, a lot of the alts are getting bought right back up to the highs, actually. So alts are just getting bought right back up. See Crow. Crow's still kind of chilling. Anderson Short is printing right now. Yeah, a lot of the alts are just getting... Dude, you got alts breaking out still. You got alts coming right back up, so that's a good sign. I like it. I like it. I like it. You got a lot of alts making new highs while Bitcoin just did that. So that is a good sign for altcoins. It's a good sign for altcoins right there, man. That is a really good sign for alts. So the altcoins didn't even budge on that little, this little 2% little move down on Bitcoin. They didn't even budge, bro. So that's a good sign. Now we'll see what squiggly prevails. Do we get the blue squiggly or the yellow squiggly? Which one do we get? I don't know. You think 8 at an all-time high? I'm still gonna say no. If it does, great. Doesn't bother me if it does or doesn't. Doesn't bother me. I'm still gonna say it doesn't get back to its all-time high though. Just from the simple fact that it doesn't need to get back to all-time highs. Like, it can still have a really good rally, but not get back to $3. But my answer to that would still be no. It's not impossible, though. It's not impossible. Nothing's impossible in this space. You see crazy shit happen all the time in this space. Crazy shit. But my answer to that would probably still be no. You take a profit at the blue squiggly. Dude, the blue squiggly is goated. I honestly hope the yellow squiggly is goated, but the blue squiggly, we made that call right at the lows right here, bro. We weren't waiting. Right at the lows, we're saying we're gonna bounce back up. Fake dump. Fake dump. I'll tell you right now, though, I ain't shorting. I ain't shorting this beast. You want to short Bitcoin? You go ahead. I am not gonna step in front of this train and just. There's probably some people who just keep shorting the whole way up and just keep getting destroyed every time. I ain't gonna short this train. That is definitely for sure. I ain't gonna short this train. I'm hoping for the pump. I'm hoping yellow arrow, fuck the blue squiggly, and the 1618 Fibonacci level. As I swear again. Come on, Jordan, stop swearing. Stop swearing, man. Stop swearing. He said massive dump incoming, said Alexander. After the stream, I would tell you there's going to be a massive dump coming out of my ass. I'll tell you that. That might be the only massive dump that's coming, is out of my ass. Oh, shit.
Pump it.
You know what?
Oh, shit. CZ?
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
I'm fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home. They're gonna need to send in the National Guard or fucking SWAT team, cause I ain't going nowhere. Fuck that.
All right. We're heading to 89K. Another new high. Let's see what squiggly prevails. I'm going to play the pump song, but just know that we are $300 away from the first major Fibonacci level. All right.
The vibe feels so. You pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, got to feel it.
Dude, it's like a never-ending thing. 100K today. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No blue squiggle. No. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad blue squiggle. Bad blue squiggle. Ah. 100K is right around the corner. It really is, dude. That's kind of crazy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Decision time. 1618 Fibonacci level. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. That. All right, we're gonna play the song again. If we could break the, if we break this, we'll play it again. But we are currently testing the first major Fibonacci level from. I'm actually gonna adjust this over here slightly. But we are testing the first major Fibonacci level from this high, right? The March high to the August low. So, what we're gonna say is bad blue squiggle. Bad blue squiggle. Bad blue squiggle. But I swear to God, if the blue squiggle plays out, I am the GOAT. I am the GOAT. I'm not shorting, but I'm the GOAT anyway. I bet 69K in 2021 was worth the same as 88K today. Oh yeah, dude, definitely. With inflation, not even a question. Not even a damn question. It's probably less. It's probably less. Flexa said it flips silver. People are still sleeping on it. It's cute. It'll flip silver again? When Bitcoin flip gold? If it keeps moving up like this and gold moves down, I mean, we got a long way to go. I'm trolling. Peter Schiff must be in shambles right now. What's Peter Schiff saying? Has Peter Schiff been talking shit about crypto? You guys been watching Peter Schiff's stream lately? Has he been talking shit about crypto? I bet he has. We got 1,500 peeps in here, 700 likes. Guys, can we get the 2,000 peeps in here today? We're not even at the normal stream time yet, which means that if I stay until 7, we're probably going to have at least 2K people in here. At least 2K. So if you guys can hit the like button, let's get all the homies in here. Get their notifications rolling through. Let's hope the blue squiggle doesn't play out. The guts, you know? You don't want to be riding my guts. It sounds kind of wrong, right? You don't want to be riding my guts. You want to be riding Bitcoin's guts. You don't want to be riding Jordan's guts. It's very weird, okay? Everyone long from 90K? You saying everyone's long in 90K? Probably. Sweaty ball territory? Dude, the higher Bitcoin goes, the more nervous I get. The more nervous I get, the higher Bitcoin goes, man. Because the higher Bitcoin goes, the higher the portfolio goes, which means the dips hurt more. You know what I'm saying? So the higher it goes, the more nervous I get. But let's see. All right, altcoins kind of chilling. Nothing really going on with altcoins here. Yeah, nothing really too much happening with alts. AVAX seems to be getting a little squeeze right now. So AVAX getting a little pump. The pump song for AVAX. Here we go. AVAX. Getting a little squeeze. Sol being a little bitch. Yeah, I mean, Sol already broke the high, so Sol already had a pretty good move. So it's probably going to chill for a little bit. Sol's been, I think, other than Sol and Bitcoin, has any other coins broke their March highs? Sui, maybe Sui. Maybe I think Bitcoin, Sol, and Sui. Besides, like, the new memes. Bitcoin, Sol, and Sui, I think, are the only 3 coins that broke their old highs. So, I mean, those ones probably chill. Yeah, Sui's actually doing good today. Sui just keeps making new high after new high after new high. Jeez, $3 on Sui. Damn. What a move, dude. What a freaking bazooka move. Even XRP's up 5% today. XRP is testing the right side of the crab face. You guys don't know what this is if you're new. XRP is just the crab coin. It's a joke, right? But we said if it can, I've said this many, many times. If XRP can break out of the first crab, then I will concede and say it has a chance to hit the resistance of the second crab. Okay? So first resistance right here, right side of the crab. Break this, we're going up and hitting the head of the big crab. Okay? The 2017 crab. All right? So for XRPers out there, 185 would be the target of the big crab if we break the small crab. So it's kind of what I'm rooting for XRP. It's kind of what I'm rooting for, dude. Anyways, go back to Bitcoin. Let's stop messing around. Let's stop being weird. Come on, Stacks. You keep getting who keeps selling Stacks here? Let it rip, dude. Oh, man. All right. 88,920. We got Bitcoin. Let's just zoom in on the corn. First squiggle, done. Do we get blue squiggle or yellow squiggle now? Let me double check, guys. Blue or yellow? Blue or yellow? What will we get at the 1618 fib? Blue or yellow? Yeah, and yes, it could go up or down. Before you smartasses come in here. It could go up or down. Blue or yellow. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. So it's a yellow. It's gonna be all yellow. Blue gap. Blue. I'm seeing a mixed bag of blue and yellow. Not seeing any craziness going on here. I think it's I'm seeing a lot of blues. Which makes sense. It's a major level. And yellow 90.1. I'm down for either one. Honestly. My only question would be if we did have blue, would that be an altcoin? I'm not altcoin season. But would you get altcoin moves up if we had blue? If we had blue, would you get altcoin moves up, or would altcoins dump? I don't know. I also don't know. That's the thing about the cycle, like the part we're at where the cycle is like everything has just happened so quickly. You just don't know, You just don't know. All right. We have poke our little head. I'm gonna play the pump song, but let's see what we get. We got 1,643 people here. We're getting to 2K. We're getting to 2K. We're getting to 2K. Oh! It's yellow, bitch! It still could be blue. It still could be blue. It still could be blue. I'm like Britney Spears. I'm like, it's yellow, bitch. Dude, imagine if we went to 100K today. Just imagine. I'm not saying we're going to do that. Just imagine. Just imagine. Oh!
Throw your hands in the air, lift your head up high. You know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up.
Oh!
Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Got to feel it.
All right. Well,
What's the name of the jam?
get rid of the blue squiggly.
Say I can feel it. You know you can.
Jeez, dude.
Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know?
All right. Let's get rid of that. All right, let's look at some of our levels. So I'm gonna get rid of these. Actually, just gonna clear out the whole thing. So let's put this back. Let's take high to low. All right, bada bing, bada boom. There we go. All right, that was our. All right, so the local 2618 is at 113,000. All right. Let's do a cycle high, do a cycle low. I think we have. Okay, so the macro, like the macro fib from. Just get that on the right point. Here we go. The macro Fibonacci from bear market or bull market high to bear market low is at 101,917. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like the only other thing I could see valid, honestly, like this is why when you're up at these levels, it's really, really hard to know where you're gonna go. It's really, really hard. So like. If we can get a daily close above this, right? If we can close a daily above, let's call it 89K, it gets really hard from there. Because like then you're really talking about 101,000, 102,000. The only other thing I can think of is this, right? Let's take the high to the second high and almost get like a spider line in here, right? So we get like a spider line going like that, right? It's the only other thing I can maybe think of maybe getting a rejection. And I'm just planning to play devil's advocate here, honestly. I think we have other ways we can find, where a top would come in, but I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. Where would that bring us? I'm just curious. If we did like a spider line and we went up, that would get us to like 94K. Yeah, 94K-ish within the next few days, if that was valid. But I mean, who knows? At this point, we're pulling straws. Like, you're kind of pulling straws at this point. You know what I mean? we're kind of pulling straws slightly. And this is where it gets hard. And this is why, like I said, once Bitcoin's above all-time highs, it becomes a very, very hard game. And the best thing you can be doing is just selling on the way up slowly, because you have no idea where it's going to go, how high it's going to go, how fast it's going to go. People forget how fast this market moves when it moves, dude. This market moves so fucking fast. And this is just Bitcoin. This isn't even really altcoins yet, right? So it gets really hard, man. I'm not gonna go, it gets so hard, man. It's so hard, dude. So hard, man. Oh, Lord. This is truly awesome and amazing. What a time to be alive. It is. It's crazy. It really is. I was just so weird today. Bitcoin's up 11%. It's got to be the biggest day Bitcoin's had since the Elon pump, I think. How big was this day? 9. I think this has got to be the biggest Bitcoin day since the Elon pump. Yeah, this was 10. I mean, was there a bigger day? I don't think there was. I think this is the biggest day, up day. What was this one? I know this was a big day. I remember this day. They scammed it up 10%. But I'm pretty sure that was the biggest day since the Tesla day, which was like 20. Dude, imagine Bitcoin pumping 20% in a day. That was 19. That was 19% on on February when Tesla said, "We're gonna buy some corn. We're gonna buy the corn." But so it's pretty crazy. I think it's the biggest day since Elon Tesla day. This is Elon Pump 2.0. Kind of is, kind of. Oh shit, Doge. I didn't even notice Doge. Doge is approaching the resistance level. Will it actually be resistance? Who knows in this current market, but 34 to 35 cents should be resistance on Doge. It probably, the thing is, Doge BTC is broken out. There's 38 minutes left in this daily candle. If it closes the daily above this trend line, I'm just going to show you guys what happened last cycle. I don't know if this is what's going to happen this cycle, but last cycle we had this trend line right here that didn't break on a daily close until right here. On the break of that daily close, that's what Doge Bitcoin did. Okay? That's what Doge Bitcoin did. I don't know if the same thing's going to happen this time, but just to put in perspective, you're 38 minutes away from Doge Bitcoin breaking out. Which is kind of crazy, man. So unless Doge dumps in the next 38 minutes really hard, Doge is gonna be out of there. Very I don't know how it was back over here in January 2021. It's just kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. It's I don't know. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what to say, but it's crazy. Anyways, back to the corn, which seems to be wanting to make another new. Dude, this is just getting ridiculous. This is just getting ridiculous, man. Is China buying Bitcoin or something? What is going on right now? This is just getting ridiculous. Alts breakout? Some of them. But yeah, you do have some. Hondo's starting to move up. Stacks is finally... Come on, Stacks, dude. You've been flirting with this all day, bro. Stacks. Yeah, see, you got alts starting to move back up. But alts really haven't been able to crack those resistance levels today. Some of them have for sure. But the Saudis bought Someone big is just twapping the corn right now. Just twapping it. So much for the 79K top theory. Yeah. The 5.3K theory is invalidated. 90K incoming in 5 minutes. I did make the stream name 90K waiting room. I didn't think we were actually going to get there though. I didn't think we were actually going to get there on the stream. I really didn't. I was like, dude, we already pumped 10% today. There's no way we go to 90K. We're $400 away. $400 is like a sneeze to Bitcoin in the last week. That's like a sneeze, dude. But I made it. It's the 90K waiting room, and we went live almost 2.5 hours ago. I didn't think we were gonna get there, but we did. Wait, we got 2K people in here now. Let's go! Shout out to everyone who's in here, dude. Oh, let's go, dude! We hit 2K. Let's go, man. First 2K stream since 2021. Man, it's like the old days, dude. It is like the old days. Thank you for everyone who being in here. Let's go, dude. 90K waiting room. We're in here. CZ's hyped up.
You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
I'm fucking leaving! The show's over! This is my home! They're gonna need to send in the National Guard or fucking SWAT team, because I ain't going nowhere! Fuck that!
CZ's hyped up. We're all hyped up. But also, for everyone who's coming in here now, make sure, everyone's going to leave. Make sure you guys are taking some profits, all right? Everyone who's coming in right here, I want you guys to be responsible. I want you guys to make money. Make sure you guys are taking some profits out because this market is, Bitcoin has been nuts this week, dude. Nuts. Absolute nuts. Crazy week. Crazy. Been actually the craziest week I've seen for Bitcoin since probably 2020, honestly. Like, this has been a crazy freaking week. Don't be afraid to take a little out, you know, as my weird saying, as I say, is don't be afraid to take your wife out to a steak dinner, right? Don't be afraid to. You'll make her day. And, you know, you really will make her day. You won't know it, but you will. All right, Sol just made a new high. So we got Solana on the highs. I need to get like a high ticker because we're at that point in the market. I need to make a high ticker. Does anyone out there know how to code? If anyone knows out there how to code like a high ticker where I put it in the corner and it tells me what coins are breaking into new highs, that would be dope. I could probably figure it out myself, but yeah. Anyways, that would be dope. But anyways, yeah, we got Solana on the new highs. So someone earlier was saying Solana's being a slug. Well, there you go. There you go. Patience. The patience heals. Flush out soon. Yeah. There'll be some type of leverage flush, guys. So everyone who's coming in here right now, just be careful if you're in leverage longs from where you are. If you're in from lower, I think you'll be fine. But if you're in, you know, if you're long in alts right now or long in Bitcoin right now, just be somewhat aware of any type of leverage flushes down, right? Especially when there's a lot of hype and euphoria. Like we have 2K people in here, which means people are getting hyped, people are getting excited, which is great, right? A lot of times when you get these hype and euphoria moments, it lasts for a while, but you're gonna get these like wicks out and you're gonna get screwed with, you know, scam wicks and stuff. So just be careful if you're using leverage out there. What the hell is Pepe gonna do? Dude, Pepe's fine. Stacks is the Bitcoin of alts, said Psycho Pro, by the way. Totally agree. Totally agree. I mean, you could argue that MicroStrategy's is. What's Pepe gonna do? Pepe does well when ETH does well. So you can see that, you know, ETH has kind of cooled down a little bit. So Pepe has, at least for like the last 2 days, has been kind of cooling down because ETH kind of cooled down, right? I mean, ETH is up today, but cooled down against Bitcoin is what I mean. But yeah, I think Pepe has this like same kind of structure that it had. If you actually go back down here when we played Pepe down here earlier this year. It has that same little inverse head and shoulder structure low that you got this big impulse move out of. It's kind of got that same structure, right? It's got the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. And you can see we kind of started an impulsive move here. I mean, just like the rest of the market, I think Pepe is going to go higher. You're right at resistance right now. Short term, right? Boom. 1 high, 2 highs, 3 highs. You're right at resistance, so maybe a short-term pullback, but it's kind of the same sort of structure, just kind of smaller than as last time, really. Which is funny because it's like, I don't know. It's like the same thing as last year. November of last year, you guys remember, Bitcoin was moving up, altcoins were slightly lagging, and then like in November and December, you started seeing altcoins popping off last year. It's kind of similar. It's kind of slightly similar. Pooping coming. Oh man, I'm gonna wait till after 7 for the poop, man. You gotta wait till after 7 for the poop. We gotta wait for the daily close, you know what I'm saying?
Rant alert.
There's no pooping when crypto's hot. Who poops when crypto's pumping? Like what? Who poops? There's no time for poops. This is pee and water bottle season. This is bang your girl while watching the charts season. This is watch your phone while your food's in the microwave season. This is crazy shit. This is literally when you bang your girl and you leave your laptop on the other end of the bed open season. You know what I mean? This ain't time for playing games. Okay? There's no game playing right now. Okay? No poops. Oh Lord. Hi mate said my girl left me. It's okay, man. You'll find a girl who appreciates you, dude. I promise you. One day you'll find a girl who appreciates you, man. You will. You'll one day you'll find a girl who treats you so well and appreciates you, my man. Keep your head up, dude. He said, his wife changing money. Incognito, did you say joking because your wife's watching? Oh shit! You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Man, you know, you don't want to get off the charts, but you have to. This is that season, dude. I'm telling you, it's that season. It's really not that season. Just wait till alts start really mooning. You're never gonna want to get off the computer. It's bad. But sometimes it's time to lock in. It's time to lock in, dude. Especially if you've been in this market for the past 4 years, it's time to lock in. Holding my poop until 100K. I love it, dude. I love it. Stumbledore, Jordan, pick Soul or Q, both pump song eligible. Let's do Soul. But not Solana, like Phantasma. Both pump song eligible. Fuck yeah. Just for you, Stumbledore. Yeah, this thing's up 100% in a day. No poop. We may be up all night. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be up all night. At some point, this will cool off, guys, right? So, like, here's where we start getting a little bit greedy, right? We start expecting up only and literally no dips, right? Just don't get in that mindset. Just always be prepared for a dip so you're not, like, overreacting when it happens. Like, we're getting used to these. Like, just... I don't even know what you call these. But we're getting so used to these. So just be ready and just don't be prepared for if there's any type of dip to the downside. You're not going to overreact, right? Just don't get in that mindset where it's just going to be green. And someday there's going to be a red. Just don't be the guy when there's a first red candle, you're going, the top is in! The top is in! Don't be the guy who there's a small little 1% red daily candle and you're calling for the top, okay? There's going to be a red day. There's going to be red times. Just be prepared for it when it comes. You know, it's going to come. It's going to come. Oh, Lord. Be like Cartman playing Warcraft. Have your mom come downstairs and poop in a bucket. She'll... Dude, I remember last cycle, man. It was bad, man. I was inside so much. This time I'm making sure, like, even though I'm trying my best, like, I know the market's pumping right now, but I'm trying to, like, still live my life. Last cycle, I was too locked in, dude. I was way too locked in. This time, I learned a lot of things from last cycle, so, like, I feel like I don't have to be as locked in. So what I'm trying to do is make sure, especially guys, like if we are gonna get some crazy altcoin moves, just make sure you're still living your life. Don't go freaking hermit mode. Make sure you guys are still getting in the gym, working on your health. Make sure you guys are still hanging out with your family. Make sure you're still doing nice things for your wife or girlfriend, right? Make sure you're staying locked in with life too. Right? Don't go 100% crypto hermit mode. Okay? That's what I did. Don't do that. Make sure you're still locked into life, right? Especially health. Make sure you're staying healthy, getting in the gym, keeping your mind healthy, stuff like that, you know? It's my favorite live social, PGN. Oh shit. Jack said, I like making money, and thank you, Jordan. You're the man. Jack, you're the man, bro. You're always coming in here. Shout out to Jack. All right, we're getting a huge dump, guys. Huge dump. I love it. I love it. Huge dump right now, guys. Massive dump. Merlin said, smartest move I made was staying 90% Bitcoin, 10% alts. Me too. Me too, somewhat. Definitely recently, though. Definitely recently. I still think right now, like in my personal opinion, I know this is not going to be a popular opinion. I still think it's better to be mostly Bitcoin. It's not, I don't think that's going to be true forever. I think there's going to be a time to swap. But I still think right now it makes sense to be mostly in Bitcoin. Unless you're like a freaking wizard. Like you're the wizard of all wizards at picking altcoins. Like you're just such a wizard that like you can pick every altcoin that can outperform Bitcoin. Like you're the GOAT. Like you're literally the GOAT at picking alts. Which some people are the GOAT. You know, you can if you're the GOAT that can pick, you know, the 5 altcoins that outperform Bitcoin. I applaud you. I really applaud you. Like right now, if you're in Doge, Crow, you know, if you're like in Doge and Crow only, you're fucking killing it right now. Look at Leash. Leash. Coinbase app ranked 33. This thing keeps moving. I didn't think this thing actually updated that quick. Apparently it does. For me, it's still 50. It's still 50. Let me check my phone. All right, so we just had a wick to the downside, guys. Altcoin's holding up, though. Altcoin's holding up. Altcoins ain't budging. That's a really good sign. So Bitcoin's wicking down right here, at least a little bit. Altcoins did not even budge on that little wick down that we just had. Okay, now it's not a huge move, right? It's like a 2% move, but altcoins did not even budge on that. All right, so let's see what happens now. Let's check the phone. App Store. Apps. Must-have apps. I assume it's going to be under must-have apps. How do you get like the top ranked apps? Is there a way to see ranked? Shit, I don't know. Popular apps? I don't know. I give up. 2K viewers. Wow, remember the 200 viewer days? Yeah, man, dude, there was some times in this little range that we had 300 viewers in a day. You know, it was interesting times, man. All right, here comes Stacks. Yeah, baby, finally, dude. Thank you, baby. It's only a matter of time for before my boy Stacks. My boy Stacks down the street got a little move, bro. It was only a matter of time before the Bitcoin beta got a bid. Oh, it was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. Look at my altcoin. That's the best, man. That's my favorite shit. Look at my altcoin. Look at my altcoin. That's the best of the chat when the market starts getting hype. No, look at my altcoin. No, my altcoin. No, my altcoin's better than your altcoin. Well, my altcoin could do this. Well, my altcoin could do that. Stacks follows Bitcoin. Hell yeah, it does. Hell yeah. All right, anyways. Back to the corn. I want whiff to pump, man. I'm in a whiff long. There's one coin I want to pump right now. It's whiff. Come on, whiff. I know you're going to do it. Your whiff reminds me of Doge. It literally reminds me of Doge the other day. We were just being so boring. And then pop out of nowhere. I know you're going to do it, whiff. I know you're going to do it. Don't even look at me that way. Why are you looking at me that way? Don't you look at me like that. Oh, shit. I don't care what any of them do. Intunes, I don't care what any of them do. I just want to make money. Thank you. At least, I think you understand it. You understand it, dude. You should have stayed in Doge. I did. I didn't. I sold, well, I closed the Doge long and I got some spot with it. But I definitely wish I kept the Doge long open. But I didn't. I totally didn't. I totally closed it. I would, if I had it open right now, it'd be way more hype. All right, so Doge just hit resistance, guys. So Doge wicked right into our box of resistance. Why is this box of resistance important for Doge? Well, it is literally the October 2021 high and the August 2021 high, between 34 and 35 cents. So if there's going to be a spot where Doge does get rejected, I'm going to assume it's going to be in this box. If Doge does break this box, I just want to say this. If Doge does break this box, I think, which I do think it eventually will. It just whether we will get a pullback first or not. But if Doge does break this box, I think it's going to fucking Valhalla. I don't think it would be too crazy to see 74 cents pretty quickly because there's nothing really over here. But yeah, it's just a question of does it get a pullback first, right? After multiple 20% days, right? Do you come back down, consolidate, and then go for it again, or does it just rip through? Doge has a tendency to just rip through things, so we'll find out. 44% gain on the crow short. Let's go, Anderson. Love the hedge. Love the hedge. Freaking love the hedge, dude. Oh, yeah. Beautiful hedge. Beautiful. Stunning. Stunning execution. Absolutely stunning. Let's see. Anything else coming up? Near's coming up. No, a lot of you guys are in Near. The body's jumping, yeah. And the vibe feels so strong. 587. Gib. I love when people say Gib. Gib at that level. Give it. Give it. Give it to me. Oh, Lord. Fadland said, I already said the ETH will go to 3,500. In the coming year, it will go to 10 cents. Fadland thinks ETH is going to go to 10 cents for some reason. 10 cents? Damn. Give it. Give the level. All right, so this is actually what I wanted to see. I actually kind of wanted to see this. I actually wanted to see Bitcoin maybe kind of like come down a little bit, consolidate, and then some of these altcoins to break out. It's kind of what I wanted to see, to be honest. You're getting some of them to do it. Now, I'm kind of... You're getting some of them to do it. Ordi's at the new high. Ordi broke out yesterday. It's another one I think is a good play. But like Ordi's breaking out. So you got altcoins breaking highs while Bitcoin consolidates. Fucking perfect, man. Oh, I love this environment where you just get Bitcoin rolling, Bitcoin cools off, and then altcoins freaking roll. I love this environment. Such a fun environment, man. So fun when the market's like this. Really is. It really is. Are you not normally honest? Wayne, I'm never honest. Just kidding. I'm usually too honest, to be quite honest. Oh, Lord. Lord. What a day, guys. What a freaking day. What a day. It really is. It's a crazy day. All right, let's check on Doge. Doge, still just in this box. Still just in the box. Crypto7 said yesterday you said take profit. Yeah, you should take profit every day we're up, dude. Listen, I really hope that no one in here is the people who knock people for taking profits. Do not knock people for taking profits. Because I will say this. A lot of you guys who are going to sit here and say, no, don't take profits, are going to ride it all the way up and then ride it all the way back down. Okay? So what I really hope is no one in here is the type, don't be the type this cycle who knocks people for taking money out the market. Okay? Because 90% of people will ride it all the way up and all the way down. Right? So just remember that. Remember that. I think every big day you should be taking a little bit out. A little bit out. You don't need to be selling your whole portfolio. It's not what I'm saying. But I think that the one thing that is the biggest thing to learn is just make sure you're always taking some out. You know, on when if your altcoin goes up 50%, take some out. You know, if your altcoin even goes up 20%, take some out. You know, don't take a round trip. Don't round trip it, man. Don't do it. No, listen. Like, if you've been in Bitcoin since the bear market lows, I think you should have already taken some profits. Now, obviously, I have a hodl stack that I'm never gonna sell. Right? I told you guys that. I have Bitcoin that I'm never going to sell. I'm gonna keep it in there. Never gonna sell it. It's my hodl stack. But the Bitcoin that it's more so like the cycle Bitcoin, where I'm using it to get more Bitcoin by playing the cycles. I think if you're doing that, right, if you bought Bitcoin, 15K, 20K, 25K, I think you definitely should have already taken some out. Even though I still think Bitcoin's going to go higher here. It makes sense to. At this point, John said, I'm going to buy the top and I'm going to sell the bottom. Yes.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
100%. Waterfly said, are you dating MC? No, I'm not dating MC. The hell? I'm dating someone else. I'm not dating MC though. Sorry, all the girls in the chat. I am a taken man. How much is a little bit, Jordan? A little bit? I mean, dude, I don't know, whatever you feel comfortable with. Even if it's like 1%, of what you got. You know? Could be anything. Say you have let's just do a hypothetical. Let's say you got $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, right? I'll just say like 10K worth of Bitcoin, right? And you started with 2,500 at the lows, right? Dude, even if you want to take 1% of that out, take $100 out and improve your life in some way, right? Take $100 out. I'm telling you, go take your wife out to dinner, like a nice dinner, and that'll make her happier. That'll make you happier. That'll make you have better decisions. You know? I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Popcat almost a new all-time high. Dude, I'm sure there's many coins making new all-time highs. I'm sure there's many. Ondo is going nuts. Let's go, dude. It's coming up into resistance though. All right, let's do shit. Oh, what are we gonna do? Popcat. The ultimate cat coin that I missed out on because I bought a different cat coin like an idiot. It is what it is. Popcat. Yeah, almost at all-time highs. I don't see why it wouldn't at this point. You know what I mean? It's like one of those times where, okay, you can do TA. Okay, we got bearish divergence. Does it really matter? Does it really matter right now? Does it matter in these conditions? I've always said this, man. There comes a point where you get into, like support resistance levels are important, but there comes a point where, you bring up all your bearish divergences and all this crap. There comes a point in crypto where all that stuff doesn't work, and it just you're basically just because the dips get bought in so quick. But yeah, is this thing gonna break into all-time highs? Probably, probably a very high likelihood that it is. Let's do this. Let's do this. Wonk. Didn't even respect the 1618. 2618 at 223, but honestly, the 1618 was barely even the level. I mean, it rejected twice, but then he broke it, went back below. It just basically shit show price action. Shit show price action. Literally. MC. Shout out to MC. Waterfly asked me the question and I got distracted. Shout out to MC with the 20 gifted memberships. Holy shit, I got distracted for a second. Jeez Louise. I got totally distracted for a second. Let's freaking go. Let's go. That's what I like. Alright, let's check some coins. Oh yeah! Give it to me. Just gotta have patience in these markets right now, man. Like, you'll give up on a coin and then it pumps. You can't give up on a coin, dude. Yeah! Send stacks. Shout out to MC, 20 gifted. I think she's done like 100 in the past month. Crazy shit. But yeah, we're starting to see everything kind of moving. The alts are starting to pop off right now. Alts are starting to pop off. Alts are starting to pop off right now. Here we go. Alts are all breaking highs right now. They're all breaking the highs now. Let's get it, dude. We're gonna have an altcoin night tonight? I would like an altcoin night. I don't know about you fellas, but I would like an altcoin night. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta get another water. I'll be right back. Hold on. Chewy said selling all the noobs coming in. He's just so honest, dude. Chewy, I love your honesty. Yeah, I'm just gonna let all you noobs know. I'm totally gonna be selling when we go up. So I like, oh, Becker's like, I like all these coins, but I just want to let you guys know I'm gonna be selling all these coins on your heads on the way up. So just know. It's not wrong. He's not wrong. Doge will flip BNB. Wake up tomorrow and XRP will be at 75 cents. You think so? I don't know, man. XRP? Did it break through the crab? If it broke through the crab, then yes. Nope. You're still below the crab resistance. I'm telling you, I'm being dead serious. XRP breaks through the crab. It is going straight through to the top crab. Okay, straight to 195. I'm telling you. But only if it can break the small crab. But you can see we're running out of room in the small crab. So that's my XRPTA. XRPTA, yeah. Why does that sound weird to say? XRPTA. This just sounds weird to say. But you might laugh at this TA, but I'm serious. It breaks through here. You're going to 180 instantly in 8 candles. In 8 candles. Waterfly said Hex is a scam. Don't buy. Yeah, I wouldn't buy Hex. It may go up like the rest of the market, but I wouldn't buy Hex. Just buy something else that's a little bit less scammy. That also will go up. Is crab something that Jordan made up? A crab is when something doesn't move. It stays in one spot. Think Bitcoin for the past 7 months before this last week. That's crab. Doge 35 cents. Yeah, Doge. This is the resistance on Doge. It breaks through this red box, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I always say that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why I always say that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be dishonest. No, but if you break this, I mean, like I said, there's maybe a resistance here at 44. I guess you can mark off, but I believe it's probably gonna go straight to 74 cents, probably faster than people think it will. Probably because people will keep shorting it, thinking it's gonna dump. But, yeah, dude. It's there. It's there. All right. Back to the Bitcoins. So we actually kind of are rejecting from the 1618 fib. It took us a second. Took us a hot second. But we are kind of rejecting from the 1618 fib. At least for now. We could wake up tomorrow and it could be higher than the 1618 fib. We got 3 minutes into the daily close. Looks like we're going to close below there. But the good thing is Total 3 has moved up. And Total 3 is going to get the highest daily close since April. So 7 months. Look at this Total 3 chart. Walk. So, I mean, you broke this level. Looking like 654 wants to come, right? Which would put you right back at the March highs for Total 3. You know what I mean? So, highest daily close since April. And I think you got a little bit more upside on Total 3, honestly. It's like a 7-8% upside on Total 3. Minus stablecoins. So maybe what we get is maybe we get Bitcoin consolidating a little bit, and we get altcoins kind of moving up for maybe a day or two. I don't know. Bitcoin's kind of just been keep squeezing up. So, I mean, calling anything on Bitcoin other than up right now is like kind of weird. It's a little bit weird. I don't know if I would want to do that actually. But not only did you break that key level, but you also broke the meme trend line. So good shit. I'm ready for some alt pumps. Why am I talking about that? I'm ready for some altcoin pumps, and I'm ready for everything to move. We got Stacks that's up 21% now. Look at Stacks go. Would you guys watch me if I talk like that all the time? Look at Stacks, man. Wow, look at fucking Onthos. Look at Onthos. Onthos going to the fucking moons. I don't know if you guys are listening to me if I talk like that. But yeah, almost every alt's making new highs right now. So yeah, it's good shit. Oh, I see Doge. I see Doge out of the corner of my eye at 35 cents. I see it. And I would like to be in it on leverage, but I'm not because I closed it. All right, let's go back to Doge. Doge, the Doge of the jungle, approaching the 35.2 level. Holy shit. New character. Oh, God. God. 2K people, holy moly, we got retail coming in. Yeah, we got a good stream today, man. We got 2K peeps in here. I love to see it. Doge is at 35.2. So, all right, Doge is breaking it. Doge is breaking it. Almost right on the daily close too. I don't think you didn't break it on the daily close. You closed right at it. Sorry, so we got the daily close on Bitcoin. Woohoo!
Rant alert.
So Bitcoin, we closed at a measly 88,700. Obviously highest daily close of all time. That's, I think, doesn't even have to be said right now. I love that meme. But yeah, it doesn't even have to be said. So we closed right at the 1618 Fibonacci level, which is the first major fib. What now? I don't know. We all don't know. It's like, I know, but we all don't know. We really all don't know. So yeah, we closed there. I think we had Bitcoin dominance, which also, I don't even know why I'm looking at this. Bitcoin dominance is a big day today too. Almost fully retracing the day that I had yesterday. But you're actually seeing altcoins starting to pick up a little bit of a bid towards the end of this day. Could that continue? I don't know. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready for whatever we got. I'm ready for whatever we got. You know? Did we get 1K likes? Dude, I can't remember the last time we had 1K likes, dude. We did have 1K likes. Holy shit. Shout out to all the homies, man. I can't remember the last time we had 1,000 likes. It's got to be since 2021, too. Shout out to all you guys, man. You guys make that happen today. You guys made 2,000 viewers and 1K likes today. That almost makes me a tear to my eye. It almost brings me a tear to my eye. How many people we got? If you guys haven't subscribed, it could be a huge subscriber day. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. Looks like we almost got 300 subscribers today. If you guys haven't subscribed, can we weirdly get 75.7? I think we could. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, we've been live. How long have we been live for? Over 3 hours. I wasn't lying, guys. The market gets hot, I will be on here. I don't care what else is going on. I will be on here for long streams if the market is hot. I promise you. I will be on here for hours if the market is hot. And it's been hot. After a long, boring summer. to say the least. But yeah. Anyways, 88,411. So I think as we kind of go along here, I think my my non-financial advice for today, guys, is if you're up big on Bitcoin, make sure you're taking some money out the market. If you can, if you don't want to, and you want to be a degen, keep it all in by all means. And just make sure you're paying attention to the altcoin charts that look like this, right? Just that look like this, just clean trends, right? And I do think history's going to repeat. Up, down, we see up again towards the top of the channel, right? With coins like Stacks and coins like FET, right? Bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Respect the trends, and I think we're going to be okay. And a lot of these, like, remember, it's Bitcoin season right now. If you're in an altcoin and it's not moving, have patience. It's Bitcoin season. I still think it's Bitcoin season. I still think it makes more sense to be in Bitcoin mostly. But, you know, at the same time, if you're already in an altcoin, like, I think having some patience with it makes some sense too, you know? Waterfly said, taking my wrenches away soon, Chewy to Virgin in blue. Dude, I already took away a bunch of wrenches. I took away a bunch of wrenches. Couple, not too long ago, for people just that weren't here that much, you know. Everyone who still has a wrench, it's because you were still here for the most part. Oh, super chats. Oh shit, my bad. Christopher Mobley said, "Do you think Radar is dead? It's not moving." Thank you, Christopher Mobley. I love that last name. I wish my last name was Mobley, man. Everyone's last name is Mobley. You know why I love Mobley? Because one of my favorite basketball players of all time, random basketball player, but Cuttino Mobley, who used to play on the Rockets. Random. I know, it's really, really random, but I loved Cuttino Mobley. Loved Cuttino Mobley. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Is Radar dead? Is it dead? Yeah, it just looks like a lot of those altcoins that are chilling at the lows. Right? So you had previous support that's now acting as resistance. You get back above that, you're good. But this looks just like a lot of altcoins that are just waiting for liquidity to go into alts and not a Bitcoin. Right? So this is probably one of those that, like, it keeps having these pumps and selling off. But this is probably one of those coins that probably doesn't move up until you get the true, you know, altcoin season, you know? But, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, buying it under here probably isn't a bad idea if you can wait. But definitely one that doesn't really have that much momentum right now. Which is fine. Doesn't need it to have momentum right now. But I don't really know anything about this coin, so I don't know what it, like, I don't know if people are still into this or what. I don't know anything about DApp Radar. Honestly, I never even heard of it, to be honest. Mr. Darp said, thanks, bud. How about Render? I saw Render finally move today. I was so happy because, like, it never moved. It just hasn't been moving at all. By the way, Crow pumped back up after Anderson shorted it to the oblivion. Render. Yeah, Render had a big day today. I think it was up 20-something%. Right back to resistance. You'll notice a lot of the altcoins are right back at these resistance levels. Previous support, resistance, resistance again. Daily's kind of up there. So is this a point where we see a pullback? Could be, right? I mean, this is the September high. And you have all these July highs. So, I mean, this could be a point where you cool off now. I mean, you just had a 26% day, I think. Well, you never know in these markets, though. Like, I'm not confident calling for rejections on these because this market has been crazy. Don't really have bearish divergence. But you are at resistance. So would I be longing or buying into here? No. I would probably, if I want to get in on this, I'd wait for some type of pullback. Right? If I want to get in right now. If you're already in from the lows, I think you just hold it at this point, dude. You just hold it at this point and wait it out. So I think eventually this breaks. But you might need to reject a little bit first and then kind of come back up. You know the game. You know the game. You know the game after pretty much going straight up 70% off the lows. You might need to cool off and then pump. But I think eventually it gets through there. Eventually. Hopefully sooner than later. For all of our sakes. Get ready for a pullback? Yeah, it could happen at any point. I'm ready for a pullback. If a pullback wants to happen, I'm ready. Could happen literally at any point. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, you know. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, might be time for me, guys. We've been live for about 3.5 hours. It might be that time for me, guys, because it's Bitcoin. I mean, it's a good time to probably get off because Bitcoin's kind of like just, you know, consolidating here. So it might be that time for me, guys. We stayed on to the daily close. Let's fucking go. But shout out to another 3-hour stream today. We're going to keep them coming. We're going to keep it coming. All right. So everyone have a fantastic night. I will see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and stay easy out there. Make sure you guys are being safe with leverage plays. Because at any point, Bitcoin can have one of those little scam moves down, or altcoins kind of scam. But I think, you know, if Bitcoin can hold here, maybe see some of these altcoins that broke out today try to push higher up with Bitcoin consolidating. I think that's the play I want to see right now. But we'll see what happens. Could go up, could go down. You guys know the game. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Much love. And I saw that Keith Mullins said like and subscribe. Let's go. Let's fucking go. And I think I got all the super chats today. You guys were crazy today. Thank you so much. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably around the same time. Probably 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And if the market's doing fun things, we'll be live for a long time again. All right. Awesome stream. Best stream in a while. Later.